Thank you for the verbal. We are. Dude,
Gotta
I've been getting
refresh.
my fucking. Oh wow, curse in the first few seconds. Whatever. I've been getting just destroyed in Velotra lately. I get so close to finishing this green, whatever the heck.
Deck.
No, the green chip on the deck. Because that's how I have to. I'm at that. Oh wow, I was like a millisecond behind you. I'm like at that point in the game where to unlock
Hmm.
the next deck, I need that. Anyways,
Oh, okay. Huh.
totally off subject. Over the show, episode 111. Sadizzle's already here. Jerry on the beats, live from New York City.
Beep boo bop boo.
And myself, Tubi.
Um.
Sadhu's immediately in here. Sadhu, I was going to call you, but then I was going to just let you know that we were doing this show, so we didn't even need to talk about it because I'm just going to rant and rave right now. We're doing the post game show. Jared, I'm sorry, you were about to say something. My bad. I'm hyper.
I don't know if I was.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I could think of something to say.
Okay. Um, Sadhu, chill out. We're not even gotten there yet. Would you chill out? Just stay for the whole show. It's a Monday night. You have no work excuses. You've told us Mondays work better for you. So Jared said, "Let's do this on Monday for Sadhu, not for either of us, because it doesn't happen to be Jared's anniversary or my birthday the following days." Sadhu, so think about other people right now. Let me get to it. Jared, first off,
Mm-hmm.
did you watch any of it?
Not a single second. I
Um, well, that's
later
good.
that night I looked up the winners,
Okay.
but
Well,
nope, didn't watch it.
I did the exact opposite. So this will be great.
So you watched it and didn't look up the winners
I
because you saw
watched
them live.
I watched from 12:40 to like whenever the E Entertainment,
Jesus,
which
it's
was
all
horrible.
day.
I watched it all day, all day. Now let me tell you, Friday, Alessandra was here.
Okay.
From the afternoon through the night into the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then Saturday, I went to the warehouse. It doesn't I did a bunch of other warehousey stuff, so I did other stuff. So then on Sunday, I was like, you know what? I'm just chilling. And
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
feel great because Alessandra's climbing all over me and cough. She's got a horrible cough right now. And was like coughing on me and like in my face, like coughing 2 inches from my face and stuff, being a weirdo while I'm trying to watch Cars. Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Cars. I watched Goofy the movie. I watched Cars, and I watched something else with Alessandra. She half paid attention. She picked up a Snow White action figure and chucked it at my mom and almost hit my mom in the head by like a few inches. And my mom was super heated at her.
Dang.
It was pretty funny. For me, not for either of them. They were both upset by the end of it.
Okay, I was gonna say was Marilyn like
If that
annoyed
makes
by
any,
it, but yeah.
they were both upset by the end of it. Is the best way to explain what happened by the end of that. Uh, anyways,
Was she hanging out? Was
my sister had
Alessandra hanging?
my sister had some stuff she had to do in the city and yada yada.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
both her and I were in the city together, so she was there for the night.
Okay, okay.
So I was just chilling, Jerry. I was like, today's my day. I'm chilling all day. This is my Super Bowl. In the morning, I went out and got my food for the day, and I had my plan. I ate before even it started so that I didn't have to deal with cooking or any of that and didn't
Yep.
miss any of it. I ate during the red carpet. So as red carpet was going, I was also making food around, but I didn't do that until around 2:30. Finished eating because then it doesn't start till 4, Jerry. Also, last can of the miniature Canadian dries. Trump, you're doing a lot there in the White House. Some crazy stuff. But you know what I haven't seen him do, Jerry? Or bring up even once? The soda issue that I keep
The
complaining about.
yep.
It's fucking ridiculous. Come on now.
Maybe that will be a part of his 100-day plan. So what? He's still got another, like, the end of this month,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I guess
You can surprise us,
I
and
guess so. I don't know.
get some soda size increase. I'd hope so.
I was just now reading Sudu's comments and stuff. But yeah, so then I watched the whole effing thing from beginning to end because I was like, this is my day to relax. I did shit all day the last couple of days. I'm watching all of this. And I like the beginning stuff, Jerry, and you're gonna laugh at me because I get my two sheets, my personal picks, and then what I think that they're actually gonna give it to. Right? What I really want to win that never happens, in my opinion. Because I'll pick like weird stuff like sci-fis or horror movies, which those genres don't typically win Oscars, just based off genre alone. People, you can get upset and we can argue and go blah, da, 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 all night long, but those genres don't win. And then I pick I pick my other sheet of what I think's actually gonna win, which I also cheat and look online and there you go.
Yeah.
For that one. But what I like, Jerry, is when you watch the pre-show, you get to see some shit you didn't know about, like Sing Sing. Have you heard of this movie?
No.
I don't know exactly what the whole storyline is, but I know that it's a bunch of some of the actors in the film are actual former convicts, and the movie takes place at an actual former jail. And they had to have like psychologists on set and this that I don't know. It because they do those backstories, you know what I'm saying? And then they interview people from the movie and do the backstory as they're doing the red carpet. And then some of the people from that movie show up and they interview them, and you're like, oh, okay. And then they'll cut to the video of that package. You know what I mean? So I get like filled in. Like that movie I hadn't really heard of. And then I got like super intrigued. Like I really want to check out that flick now. It didn't win a single Oscar that night, but it sounds super cool when you hear about the backstory of how it was made. And I think Homie.
Okay.
Now Jared, and I know you said, and Jared off before we started recording didn't want to do this idea where we went over the outfits, but this gentleman, he was wearing a gorgeous red suit. A gorgeous all red suit, though. I have to say, Jerry, he had a gorgeous all red suit, this gentleman, last night. But this movie sounds cool.
Yeah.
I don't know anything really about it, but it sounded cool from what they were selling me on. And I didn't even watch a trailer. It was just like, the type of shit where they cut to the people that made it and they're like talking about it. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a montage. It was like a montage of people who made the movie talking about the movie and like little scenes from the film. But not like a trailer where like I understand what the movie's about. It was more like just random fucking scenes from the film.
Yeah, little pieces.
Yeah.
That it's like
but
you get a visual sense.
There, the gorgeous red suit. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, had to.
Let's full screen that.
It's pretty cool with like the.
You don't see a red suit very often. You know what I'm saying?
And then not with like the tie thing. It's like a mix of like Hugh Hefner's bathrobe thing, and then very obviously a fancy coat. Yeah. You didn't lie. This is worthy of pulling up.
Yeah. Dude, Jerry, some of the outfits at the Oscars are some of them are too over the top. Like, I'll say this, like, I was not a fan of Ariana Grande's outfit. The one she wore on the red carpet, not the one she wore during the first performance piece. The performance piece outfit was fine. The red dress, whatever piece. But the outfit she wore on the red carpet, I thought she looked like I thought the bottom part looked like a light fixture. The top of a light fixture. What do you call that? Of like a lamp. You know what I'm saying? The drapey part.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying though. My favorite outfit of the night, and Sadu's gonna hate all this because Sadu's a super fucking hater of this, was Selena Gomez. And on top of that, I want to say this, and my mom could vouch for me. I liked the outfit before I fucking knew this, Jer, but the designer was Ralph Lauren. And then when I heard that, I was like, no way. It was Polo? That's amazing. How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
And it was
you
already
just
the
knew.
best dress.
You just
yeah,
knew.
it was the best. Dude, it was the best dress. You could tell. Maybe that I'm just attracted to Polo, maybe.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Yeah.
Seems like there's something about
I don't know.
their style.
But pull it up, Jerry. I mean, pull that fucking up then. It's the best dress of the night.
I'm not talking about their goddamn dresses. I already told you I do not want to talk about the fucking outfits.
All right, go to the first fucking the category. Then
You got, well, fine. I do actually have it pulled up right now.
I got my dresses out then. I mentioned the red guy's outfit. The red outfit and the dress stood out to me.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I'll do the two. We got a male outfit.
Chalamet's yellow fucking. Oh yeah. I don't like the Emma Stone cut her hair short again. Halle Berry looked amazing. Halle Berry looks amazing. I'll say this too. Halle Berry looks so good. Jeremiah wrong to say she should just play Storm again. They don't need to recast Storm.
Yeah.
Just bring her back. She looks amazing. She could still play Storm.
Yeah.
Emma Stone, I love you, Emma, but the hair, I liked it long. I don't like it short. And then Selena looking gorgeous in this beautiful Ralph Lauren
In the polo.
dress. Yeah.
It'd be cool if those were little, like peas or the horse thing.
Well, no, Jared. I think when they make the high end, I think it's called purple something. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't.
Okay.
And then it's by Ralph Lauren.
Rebranded.
Yeah, it's not gonna be horse related, but yeah. Just yeah.
That's a bummer.
I was in a Ralph Lauren store recently, and they had a separate section, and it was like a different name, and I was like, oh, and then I was it was like something purple. Yeah. Anyways, that was my favorite dress of the night, but that was great too, Jerry, because you pulled up all three that I would have mentioned too. Everything else is too over the top. I don't like it when it's too over the top. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. Is just like Ariana, it's too high fashion to wear. Maybe later. Maybe we'll pull up a quick little.
I'm just saying when you
fire round.
When you look like you're from that TV series.
Lampshade.
When you look like you're from that TV series, Project Runway. That's when it's like, okay, this looks like a Project Runway outfit. I don't want you to look like you're from the TV series Project Runway. No offense.
Yeah.
It isn't the Gala. Bala? Why did I say Bala? Bala isn't anything. Gala. All right. So do you ask who I looked good? So do also ask who I thought looked good. So do did ask who I thought
100%. He did, and I was gonna scold him for that, but
I think Chalamet looked cool.
But yeah, this is
if the
100%
outfit wasn't in yellow.
Lampshade.
Yeah, she's at Lampshade. So Zoe also
chandelier.
Zoe's outfit I didn't think looked great. She pulled it off, but I didn't love how it like double down. She almost looks like a caterpillar or something. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, that's an interesting outfit. Yeah, Chalamet, look at this, Jerry. If it wasn't yellow, it might have been okay. If it wasn't yellow,
I don't care for that.
Oh, that lady's? Wait, go back up, Jerry, real quick. I'm going to say something. This lady's, when you're live on TV, you kind of see. Yeah, her outfit on purpose made it look like she had hard nipples. It like peaks and all of the sewing comes to a point. She doesn't have hard nipples, but they made it seem like she did, which my mom wasn't too big of a fan of. I pointed it out. I was like, look at that.
Yeah, we'll do this. Do this after we go over winners.
That's pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying, Jerry? So they made
do you
want to
start?
They made it all stitch up to the front.
Yeah. That is. I wonder why. Do you want to start at Best Picture, or should we work our way to that? Because this article has it at the top.
It doesn't matter. I don't.
For best.
Go to the bottom then. Right. Go to the bottom then.
Yeah, we'll jump in. Oh.
It doesn't matter. We can see. Everyone already knows. Original score. Wow. I kind of thought it was going to go to Wicked.
See... Yeah, a little bit. A little surprised that didn't, or even potentially the other musical in there.
EP, I was calling it.
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez. The Brutalist, though, I mean, I haven't seen it. It's a long boy. Conclave, no way. Wild Robot, whatever. All right. International film.
I hear that's really good. I hear that's worth watching. Wild Robot.
Yeah,
Is it Wild Robot? I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I don't know where it's available though. Flow though, Jerry. We'll get to it later. Your boys Flow won an award.
I saw that.
They won an award.
I saw that.
And they were juicing.
So when I looked it up that night,
they were juicing.
When I looked it up after, I gave a little fist pump when I read that. It was like, yes.
And you know, like when I get emotional, and the reason I like the Oscars is when the guys themselves or the ladies themselves, when they get up there and they're juicing, and you can see them get emotional. Like I've always wanted to do, and especially when they're like from a foreign country and they're doing this like movie about a cat. You know, an animated film about a cat.
Yeah.
I once they won the other award, I was hoping they were gonna win this one, but they didn't win foreign film.
I thought it was this one they won.
No, they won. No, they won animated film. They won animated film of the year.
Nice.
We'll get to it. We'll get better. To it. International film. Obviously, they snubbed EP and gave it to I'm Still Here. I'll have to check that out. It looked interesting.
I hear that's a really good one too.
Yeah, with the lady whose mom also
like is
had
about that's like about something that happened in I don't know where. I'm assuming Brazil.
I would assume Brazil.
And again, people were bummed that this one didn't like represent Mexico.
Accurately. I
get it.
I can understand that for international film. But then when it comes to any other category, it's like America makes movies about every other country. You know? But when it does come to international film. International feature or whatever, it does seem weird that it's international feature. It's made by a French dude about Mexico. It's like that's such a weird spot. So I do agree, Jerry. But for the other categories, I mean, you know, I don't think that there was other reasons that they didn't win. You know what I'm saying? So like... That didn't even matter. In the long run, that didn't even matter. Anyways, best live action short.
Any of these live action
shorts are hard,
I haven't heard of any of them.
Shorts are hard, bro.
Did you watch any of the shorts?
No, unfortunately not. I wish the shorts were a kind of thing where they were available on the Academy website. I think I said this when I did my last stream.
Yeah, I know there was like a theater somewhere here that I think like leading up to it and then after they like had them all playing. You can like go get a ticket and watch all the shorts or whatever. Didn't do it, but one of our friends did, as to why I know that was a thing. I'm not surprised Dune won for best visual, but I feel this is like you were kind of saying, like this is the one place they could have just given it to Alien for a sci-fi, because it's like I feel Dune was up for some other stuff as well. That it's like,
well, Dune is a sci-fi too, Jerry.
Yeah, but it's like an Oscar sci-fi. Yeah. You know,
I just didn't want this one to go to Wicked, pretty much. Or I hate to say this, I wasn't going to be a fan of Planet of the Apes winning it. Only because Planet of the Apes is so digital and shit. I'm glad BK isn't here to just like berate me right now. I was, of course, rooting.
But I will say, I feel that's part of it for Dune.
Yeah, no. I was rooting for Alien. And my runner-up was Dune. I would have went Alien, Dune, then Planet of the Apes for my top three wants. Wicked at the total bottom. Better Man above Wicked, just because I got to put Better Man somewhere. And I don't know. I don't know anything about Better Man, so I apologize to Better Man.
I mean, so that's the monkey one where like the main character is an ape. Is Robbie Williams and
pulled off his skin in that one music video.
See, I can't think of a single like piece of music that guy did, and I even looked it up, and it really is a bit of like, I don't know who you are. Like your name is soup. Like I have no. I definitely fell into the category of like, who's Robbie Williams?
I don't think we can look this up on stream, but you got to look up that music video.
I'll do it after. I could not think of who that guy was in the least bit. And so I definitely fell into that whole, like, why would I want to go see this movie? And why does he think,
in the late 90s, like either like 97, 98. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 2000. He had this music video where he's standing in this circle and he's dancing, and he's a good looking guy and he's wearing clothes and shit, and the song's playing. I don't even know if he's singing along to the song or if he's just dancing. And he starts taking off his clothes, and like throughout the music video, it's him taking off his clothes, Jared, and then like he gets naked, right? And then he dances, he's naked, and then he starts tearing off his flesh.
Oh, that does sound more familiar.
And like he's standing in the set. It's like a concert. It looks like it's a very weird setup. Even it looks like a concert, and he's standing in the center, and like everyone's around him in a circle, and the camera pans circling around him, and it's digital, which is interesting. The reason I'm talking about this a lot is because it looks similar to how this movie looks. It's all digital and whatever.
I will just say, because of watching that visual thing, that they went over Kingdom Planets. They made a big deal of this scene particular of like, this is all CG, but it looks like real fur.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, I didn't care before, but I will say they were super like hyped on it, that I was a little bit of like, oh, do I want to see this new?
Oh, your boys.
Yeah, it didn't win.
Your boys.
But they brought up of like, dude, it's so hard to do water and it's so hard to do fur, and this scene, like, that does look like real.
I've heard water is nuts. But
yeah,
that's why Avatar, the last Avatar, was fucking groundbreaking, because they did so much shit with water.
Yeah, I do guess so. With having said that, it is a bit of like, well, am I gonna watch Avatar?
Because Kevin Smith talked about how water and the reflection and the droplets, and like that's why James Cameron's a fucking
it's a whole it's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not surprised Dune won.
I like, here's the thing with horror movies, and like what I think was against Alien Romulus and will be against The Substance as we go on in the show, is like, not everyone likes that. Like, my mom can't watch that kind of shit. She ain't gonna watch it. And there's older people who work in Hollywood. They're the ones voting. You got to think about it like that. Like, once it gets a little gory and gnarly, like, they're out. So Dune's is about as far as you're gonna push it with that kind of stuff, in my opinion.
And on that same topic, that I didn't read. I'll correct myself. I saw 2 articles that were kind of talking sort of on that same thing, whereas the people voting, and they had said like, yeah, I haven't watched all the movies, so I just voted for the one movie I saw for Best Picture or like whatever category. And it's kind of like, dude, that's bogus. Like, I get it to a degree, but to then admit voting, like, dude. It is, but to, again, just to say, like, I know it's not one person. This isn't the one person who decides the winners for all this, but like, for somebody like, I haven't seen all these, so I just voted for the one I did. That it's kind of like, what? I know that's how it works, and that's stuff we literally, when we were doing the Deluises, I feel I said the same thing at some point of like, I haven't seen this movie, but I'm gonna pick the one I have.
I mean, that was Austin's whole thing. That's Austin's whole
there's
run.
Something about that it's just like, man, I wish you didn't tell me that you're just like, I didn't see any of these other movies that are supposed to be fantastic, and I'm just picking this one. But it's like you said, it's a different generations and what they're into, and I do wonder if that will change in the next couple of years, if more like sci-fi horror.
We don't even know who the people who said that, how old or what their age even is, Jerry.
Yeah, again, I did not look into it at all. But just in general, how you were saying, like, how at least right now with Hollywood, there are a lot of older, more prominent actors and people in the business that
but like, I'm
talking
about like the makeup people, or like, because they all get to vote too. Like, everyone who works and is a member of the screen acting yada yada, or whatever guild you're a part of, you vote for whatever your department is.
Oh, that category. Oh, okay.
So like,
interesting. That makes more sense.
You think about like, and like, it's everyone who's a member of that. So that you've got to think about all the different types of Hollywood stuff that's being made.
Yeah, that's.
And like, so there's a lot of like older folk who live down there that maybe work on more like sitcoms or average television stuff that like, don't watch horror, or gore.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my mom
Yeah,
loves
they're
murder porn stuff. Like she'll sit on the couch all day watching CSI and stuff, but she can't watch something that
but like
once it gets
Chucky.
visual.
Yeah.
Like Alien Romulus,
Yeah.
she gets spooked out. As soon as that alien pops up eating people, she's out. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, interestingly, I'm the opposite. It's like I can take gore stuff, but the second it's like surgery, like real life
Mm-hmm.
surgery documentaries, I'm out. Knowing it's real body, real blood, it's way too much for me. Where it's like, show me Freddy and Jason all day, but the second it's like, we're gonna do surgery on this
I don't
guy's
like either.
legs, it's like, well, can't do it.
I mean, I like
Um,
the fake better than I like the real, but yeah.
yeah. I can't do the real stuff. It's too much.
And then sound, they won that too, which I thought was a bummer because I of course wanted to complete. I was hoping for a complete unknown sweep, and they didn't. I don't think they even won one. So
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think I keep confusing. I thought they won one, maybe not. But yeah, I haven't seen any of these, so I can't. I can think of Dune 1, and it's like, yeah, they had some pretty cool sounds. So
I saw.
I guess I can see.
I saw 3 of those in theaters, and I saw 4. The only movie I didn't see of that
So
is
yeah, you've seen 4 of them, yeah.
The Wild Robot.
I hear this is good, and I think I'll look. I think it might be on Amazon or
Nah, I think it's on something different.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
And again, I might be thinking of a different movie. I'll definitely have to look.
I want to say Beeks told me he saw it streaming. Well, I mean,
Okay, so yeah,
flying.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
my bad.
No. Best documentary. I don't know. Again, don't know any of these.
No, I did vote for No Other Land, but that's only because on the red carpet, homie who they would like come to him and be like, so who do you think's gonna win this category? And they kept cutting to him throughout the red carpet period. He mentioned this movie had the best chance or whatever. And I always leave documentary and those ones blank till I see the trailer
It's
or
on
something.
Peacock Tubes.
Which one?
Wild Robot.
Oh, really? It's on Peacock? I'll
Yeah.
have to try to beat that. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Not knowing that.
So I cheated on getting that right.
Okay.
Was my whole
No
point.
other one.
I didn't know anything about any of these movies. I also heard one of the other ones sounded cool. Porcelain War, maybe. Sounded cool. I don't remember. But No Other Land won, and gave me a point on my little sheetaroonie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where?
I got
just
all
real
these
quick.
wrong.
What did you? Okay.
I mean, I think I got some of them.
Okay,
I think
so
I
the
got
first
some of them
one.
right, even on the ones where I predicted that what they would get. But on that one, for instance, on Best Sound, I think I picked Wicked or maybe Emily Perez, right? And it didn't go with that. It went with Dune, which I wasn't upset by, but I got it wrong on both my sheets because on my sheet I wanted, I picked A Complete Unknown. On the sheet I thought it was gonna be, I picked Wicked.
Yeah.
So I missed it on both my fucking sheets. For instance, Chair. On this one, I got it right on both. Because I was like, oh,
nice.
on the red, because on the red carpet, I'm gonna straight say it, homie on the red carpet, whoever you are, shout out that gentleman on the red carpet.
He goosed.
He straight. Well, he mentioned it was between it and another movie, but he said the campaigning on Another Land was better or whatever the hell, and he thought that they had a better chance of overall winning it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna vote for that. I'll say there's a couple other ones, Jared, that I think I got right. I won't even remember unless I went in and got my sheet. Maybe even Best Documentary Short. I probably got that one right because he once again named it off. Bald dude, us bald dudes got to stay together. So it was a bald dude with earrings, nice looking gentleman. Shout him out. That's what one girl from an orchestra. This movie did not, in my opinion, yeah, this is on Netflix. I watched the trailer. This, I'm sorry, folks, did not look interesting. I didn't click on it. Now that it's won, will I watch it? It's a possibility, but I'm not guaranteeing. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on.
Yeah, didn't see any of them.
I can't believe this song fucking won. And I thought it was gonna be the song from 688 because that lady's been nominated, and this is all stuff I learned from the red carpet. Diane Warren, she's been nominated like 9 or 10 times or some bullshit. It's something ridiculous,
Yeah,
and they've never given it to her.
I think this article, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this one was like,
and
once
they robbed
again,
her again. They robbed her again.
Yeah, 9th time Diane hasn't won.
The last time they gave it to Billie Eilish, and Billie Eilish was sitting right in front of her. So when Billie Eilish won, you could find this footage. I saw it yesterday. When Billie Eilish won, you could see her just be like, "Damn." It's just sad.
Yeah.
This old lady, she's been nominated so many times, and her house. Hey, her house burned down. I'm pretty sure in the Pasadena. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's fucked up. But I'm pretty sure
because they just keep kicking her while she's down.
Just a whole thing. And then they don't give it to her. They voted for that.
Yeah.
And that song's not good. Didn't enjoy that song.
Yeah, I was gonna I guess it doesn't matter which one it is, but
I think
that movie had 2 songs in it. Is it when it's
I think it's the beginning song.
Okay.
With Zoe, but Stu's going off about how he didn't like Zoe's speech. I didn't, I don't look too far into the speeches. Once they announce the winner and the speech kind of starts, that's when I actually will get up to fill my drink. It's the announcement of the who they're announcing that and yada yada. And once the speech starts going, I'm like, I feel more open to getting a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the worst speech.
Is this the only one, that Wicked one?
There was a way worse speech. No, Wicked one's more stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Am I wrong? We'll see.
And so I will say, like with Wicked, they did, go on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess is it when they're going to the land or whatever, where it's like a field of roses or whatever, flowers, tulips, whatever they are, that's all real. They grew, 250,000, whatever it is. They grew a lot of those flowers to get that actual shot. Like the background is fake, but
that little city was real too.
Leading up to it.
The little
they
college,
built a lot of it.
But they like green screen parts of it, but they built other part. Yes. But you know what, Jared? I still don't give a fuck. The movie wasn't that great. Nosferatu is what I kind of wanted to win. I would have went with Nosferatu, then Dune. I don't get how Cloverfield and Brutalist would be in this category. I think this should go to more like sci-fi weird. Like Aliens should have been in this. I don't get how Aliens wasn't in this personally. But
a little bit.
I think Wicked winning, that's cool. Rye Guy, what's happening, dog? What'd it do? But yeah, I'm with you, Chair. Like, yeah, Wicked winning wasn't a huge surprise. I kind of even over Dune, I was like, oh, Nosferatu, that'd be cool if they won one. Just say they got an Oscar on the movie.
Yeah, I like the look of Nosferatu. And yeah, there probably could have been. Again, I didn't see Conclave. Oh yeah, Nick wasn't here to talk about Conclave. I don't know. I don't know what those looked like, what the design looked like. Best editing.
They just at some point they just like you could tell once they won like 2, I was like, oh, it's gonna be their night, and then it became that way. And good for them. I'd really like to see the picture. The director seems like a badass. I don't know anything about him, so before maybe Sadu busts us off on some facts that he's done something creepy or something of the sort. He seemed cool. His speeches were dope. I gotta check out the film.
I feel like I wanted to see Honora, like Smalls definitely piqued my interest with it, and like he would be the reason I wanted to see it when he came on and talked about it. But now it winning and stuff, I do feel it's like, oh, I'm gonna judge it so much harder now of like this one, all this stuff, and it's gonna make me a lot more critical as opposed to have seen it.
Smalls also was talking the look back on that, and I think that was live on the show, correct, Jerry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Smalls was talking shit on the Oscars, and then it ended up that film that he raved about ended up winning the Oscars, won it all. So interesting. I think that kind of known voided his
Florida
earlier
Project.
comments. Smalls,
I
come
feel
back
like
on the show.
heard about Florida
Oh, you got
Project,
these are all of his movies. Okay.
yeah, I've heard of one
Florida
before
Project.
Honora, you know.
I saw something about how they got that shot right there, that rainbow shot. I watched it. This is so weird. I haven't seen the movie, but I watched how they got that shot, and it was like accidental. They actually had to call
Yeah.
off production because there was like a random like major rainstorm, and they had everyone to go in. They were like, "Oh man, we're gonna lose a hell of money out of today's filming of this movie." And then like they all of a sudden there was a rainbow, and he's like, "Grab the kids and run out here and like let's get this shot." And they ended up using it for
Yeah.
posters, and it became like the whole like hook of the movie ended up being that shot that was like accidental. Cool story though. Haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, nice. You know, I'm sure people are going to go back and look at a lot of his stuff now.
Baby
Brave the
Driver is a
Bunny.
great
I
movie.
kind of remember that.
Oh
Oh, I
wow,
remember that.
I remember that. He was what?
The editor
Editor and
and
cinematographer.
cinematographer.
That's crazy. Huh?
Yeah, people are definitely going to go back and look at his work now.
Hell yeah.
Best editing. Okay.
Yeah. That's a cool one
Makeup.
to get.
That's
Substance ends up
what
winning that, which
one
is
Substance
awesome.
one.
Great
They
to
won
see
one.
a
Yeah.
horror movie win something, and it looks. I haven't seen the film, but from the pieces that they played at the Oscars for this, it looks like there's some big creepy monsters, and they look like they were makeup and like practical, which is super
Yeah.
cool.
It was. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
At
why they
least
ended up
close-ups were
winning this.
practical,
Was that it
and
was all practical makeup giant monster people, and I didn't know
then
that.
even just Demi Moore, her like makeup throughout it all is so convincing and really really good. So it's cool they won that. I feel it makes sense. And then like with Margaret Qualley, like yeah, her makeup and her stuff for the movie look great. They definitely like were going for a specific look, and they nailed it. And we're consistent through it, but I will say with Nosferatu, it's like it was okay. At least like I don't know. I don't like I read about
What do you mean? Like, are we talking about
Pennywise.
his makeup and shit, or are we talking about like the movie overall?
Yeah, the makeup and stuff. I
The makeup
it
was
was
cool. It was cool.
cool, but like I don't know. It wasn't
Was it the coolest
as
vampire?
impressive.
Was it the coolest vampire? No. But was it a
And
cool
even
like
like
vampire monster man? Yeah.
that was cool. Like but I also feel that was so sort of spoiler. You get so little of that it was just like, oh, that would have been because it did look good when you like fully
Spoiler when you
see him and
finally
stuff.
see it. Spoiler.
It's like, oh,
It's
that
pretty
was
gnarly and
cool.
epic.
But it really is a bit of
For
like I
like
was
a moment.
waiting for more of
A
it, you
moment.
know?
It's like a
Like
moment.
a lot of that movie is build up, and then you get so little of
Yeah.
it that was a bummer. That's the one thing I will say is like, man, you guys had some cool stuff, but I feel you just didn't use a lot of it. But again, that movie, the rat scene, those were real rats. I think there was like 1,000 rats that they used or something
Yeah.
to film that, and they were like behind glass, Indiana Jones style.
I picked Nosferatu. I thought they were gonna give it to Wicked. They ended up giving it to Substance. Substance would have been my second pick under Nosferatu, and the only reason it was my second pick was because I haven't seen it. But I thought that would be cool if they gave it to a horror movie. The other movies, in my opinion, didn't have the cool, gnarly makeup stuff that I kind of personally like. The old school shit. Move on, Jer.
Um, adapted screenplay. Again, didn't see any of these. Oh, Sing Sing. There you go. Look at that. Got nominated for adapted screenplay. Oh, almost got me. made me
Yeah, Sing Sing
lean
was up there
back.
for a couple of awards. I voted for A Complete Unknown, and it
Complete
lost.
unknown.
And it lost. Conclave won, which I was surprised by because I don't think it was that. I think it was an all right picture. But yeah, that was that one. The homie speech was fine. I should have been mentioning everyone's speeches. I guess I don't really remember everybody's. The substance speech,
Well, I feel that's the thing is, it's either going to like stand out and it'll
Yeah, I
get
guess if it was
mentioned,
bad, it
or it's
really
like it's just a normal one.
One of the ones for like one of the shorts was these two people from I forget what country they were from. I feel bad about that, but I apologize. But man, they had like a little back and forth for a minute. That was hella funny. And like then she messed up.
Was it a man and a woman?
It was a man and a
Yeah.
woman.
I think there might even be somewhere there was a picture. I know.
She
I've
messed
seen
up.
the picture of it, of
was
what they were
pretty
talking
adorable. That was my only thing. That was a good one. There was a few good ones I'll mention, and then we can get to the bad ones later. What were we on, Jerry? Film editing? No.
That was a screenplay.
No, what did it go to? Conclave. Yeah, we said that. Cool.
Yeah.
Conclave's
It's now going on to
Conclave's
best.
worth checking out if you got HBO Max. If you don't, no need to rush. That's all. What I'll say about that. Like if I didn't have HBO
How long
Max,
is it?
Wait. No, it's not HBO Max. It's what you have, Jared. I DVD depoted it.
DVD Depot.
Well, if I don't even type anything, it pops up. Peacock.
Peacock revealed. Best original screenplay. At this point, it's snowballing. They're starting to win it all. It would have been cool if it went to Substance to see a horror movie win something. I watched A Real Pain over the weekend. I wasn't that impressed by that film. I love Jesse Eisenberg. He's one of my faves because I'm a big Zombieland fan and shit, as we all know. But I didn't enjoy
and Lex
this.
Luthor.
He was good as Lex Luthor, Jerry. He was all right. September 5th, I haven't seen. That's the one with the news station. And The Brutalist. BK has spoken highly of it, but I haven't yet to have seen it.
Yeah.
So when I went with the one I knew. Substance.
Yeah. Again, you had people talking about it that they gave you.
I mean, you and Nick D said it was good.
Yeah, it was cool. And again, it was original story. Commenting on beauty standards for women, but in a, I don't know, not new, but at least like a cool way. So yeah, I would have voted for that too.
Yeah.
2 for Substance.
Costume design. I mean, this one I think I got right on one of my sheets because it was pretty obvious that it was probably to go to Wicked, which I think was the first African American to ever win costume design.
I think in general. Oh wait, no, yeah, costume design. Yeah, not in general.
In general, just in general at the Oscars, or what did you mean?
Yeah, just at the Oscars. Yeah, I thought it was that, but it was no. Yeah, I think best costume. Yeah,
in that category.
Yeah, in that category.
Which was funny too because earlier in the night, Conan had made a funny joke about when he did. They did international film, and whatever country won, he was like, "Oh, better luck next time, Latvia," or said some funny joke. And then some time had gone by, and then they read this one, and that guy came up. He did a beautiful speech too. That guy did a great speech. Now, did I think Wicked should win? Personally, no. I wanted obviously a Complete Unknown because I just want a Complete Unknown to win something. God damn it! I would also win with Nosferatu. I thought the costumes in that looked great. Conclave, I could see they were kind of Conclave and Gladiator 2. I could have taken either of those. I personally just didn't. I didn't like the Wicked costumes. I'm gonna straight say this. Sorry, homie, you won, so take the W. But I think the Munchkins looked horrible. I've said this before, and I'm sticking to my guns on this subject. I think the Munchkins looked bad. So that and that alone for me was enough not to be into it. But he won, so good for him. But anyways, he comes back and they make this fucking Conan makes the best fucking joke. He says like, "Oh, homie won. He's the first African American dude to win that category. Better luck next time, Latvia or whatever." Like he did a callback. It had me rolling. I have to bring this up while I'm on it. Conan, I think, did a fantastic job. I hope they bring him back for a while. That he'd be great as a little host for a minute. If that's a possibility.
Yeah, I saw an article that Chris Rock said like, "Hey, I'll be open to do it again."
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I bet they'll stick with Conan. I feel they try to stick with a host for a couple. But I do
It'd
wonder
be
if Chris
awkward
Rock may like, I'll do it again
with Chris Rock at this point.
I wonder
don't
if
know.
they'd let them both do it at the same time.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a picture of the Munchkins, but can't. So they got lucky. Wicked got lucky.
Yeah, costume design, and then animated short. I think animated short's the one with the people, the couple, in the shadows of the cypress. I think that was the movie where the couple came up into the speech. No, it's fine, Jerry. We can keep moving. We're going along on this.
Yeah, there's a picture. Fine.
They had an adorable
animated
speech.
feature flow. There we go. This is the one. This is the one.
Okay, so these guys came up and did a great speech too. I don't know how Sadu felt about these guys' speech. I thought they had a great speech as well. I voted for Wallace and Gromit only because I actually watched that film and I thought it was pretty strong. I knew it wasn't going to go to Inside Out 2 because I feel like there's no way they're giving it to a Pixar sequel with number 2 in the name. On my other sheet, I voted for Wild Robot on my main sheet mainly because BK said it was good and I figured that maybe meant that it might actually win it. I was caught off guard by the cat movie and immediately thought of you, Jer. I was like, oh man, Jer's gonna love that. A cat movie won for fucking feature film. But the Wallace and Gromit film's pretty good.
Nice. I want to watch Wild Robot.
He doesn't like. Sadu. What are we gonna do with you? These guys' speech was great. Fantastic speech, Sadu. You got to go back and watch these guys' speech. Okay, let's watch the cinematographer. The intro to this was awesome. They had Batista for Dune was up there for cinematography. I knew it was gonna go to Brutalist. I wanted fucking Dune to take this one. I think I voted on my sheet for Dune, but it went to Brutalist. I think I had Brutalist on my other sheet. I think it was pretty obvious it was going to go to them. I could have seen it go to Nosferatu too, because they filmed that pretty cool too. I thought the cinematography on that film was cool. EP too. Yeah. I thought the cinematography on EP, if you watch that movie, which I know everyone's going to hate on, and now it's got a lot of backlash on the film, but I thought the filming of it, that was part of the reason I liked the movie. I thought it was filmed kind of cool. They did a lot of like panning shots, but like with cool, I don't know, check it out or don't check it out.
I mean, yeah, like musical style of like, yeah, they're, that's going to start here. And then, like you said, it's going to pan over here and there's going to be like a new group of dancers or whatever and pan back.
It's hard to explain. There's this like dark lighting
it's like
room.
There's a,
I don't know.
It's still like I feel like that, it definitely seemed like it was, they were going for that like stage musical feel in that sense of like songs, that where like things are, again, Jerry. Things, yeah, but like practical effects again are happening during the song. Like you said, like, oh, it's going to be lit in a specific way, blah, blah, blah. That
enhances the way it looks. Yeah, it gives it a real stage performance vibe.
And yeah, there's like things
which is
that
what
are
I think I liked about
organic
it was
things,
that stuff. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it.
You don't need. I mean, like, you know what, Jared? Now all said and done, and the backlash on it and all that. You know what, Jared? You could skip it. I mean, if you're super intrigued and you were like, you know what, I really got to find out. You know what, Jared?
I'm definitely not that.
See if you can make it through the first fucking opening montage song. If you can make it through that, maybe you and the wifey can watch it. But
should I do scene for scene watch one scene of Amelia and then one scene of Joker 2 and see which musical I can get through more of?
I have a hot take on the Joker 2 thing, but we could talk about that on a different night. Because I finally
For sure.
watched it.
All right,
I finally watched it.
Oh,
I watched it.
okay. Maybe
I'm just
maybe
going
I'll
to say
have
it
to
right
watch
now.
it and then.
Not as bad as everybody says. It's kind of crazy. I kind of walk. Is it bad? Yes. And the ending is horrific. The ending is the worst fucking part of it all. But like, everyone kind of blew it out of proportion. Loosely.
But I feel it's the opposite end of people overhyping something and being like, that was cool, but like really, where this is now that other end of like, wow, people said this was real bad, but like it wasn't that bad. Like, because again, I sort of feel that way loosely about Eternals. To me, Eternals wasn't that bad. There was so much hate on it by the time I feel I saw
I
it.
don't know, Joe.
Maybe
I rewatched that
I didn't hate
recently.
it as much. Yeah, I haven't rewatched it. I will say
rewatched
that.
that recently, and I can't agree with Jared on that one. It's
Again, I saw it
let me
once.
Let me say this. Like, the way people super ultra shat on it, maybe, yeah, Jerry, I'd agree with you that it wasn't that bad, but it's definitely a bad movie. I'll say this: the Joker 2 is probably better than the Internals.
And again, I think it's also people qualify it with like it's also a bad Marvel movie with what people know Marvel can do, and then they put out Eternals that is kind of like, whoa, that was, again, it was a sloppy movie, but I didn't come out loathing that movie the way I feel like the first reviews of it did.
I think the Joker 2 is a more interesting film than the Joker 1. And then there's the ending where he really, like, in my opinion, the ending is a big like middle finger like to everyone. Like, I never want to do this movie ever again.
To the mega fans of one who, like, idolized Arthur Fleck from like the first movie, that he's like, guys, that is not the point that it was. That's big FU to those viewers.
But it also feels like an FU to the person just watching the movie, because you're like, well, then I just wasted whatever. We talk about that a different night.
Yeah.
Best director, like I said, once the snowball has kicked in, it has now started rolling. In my opinion, it was clearly not going to go to Substance. They've never given it to a horror movie. Would that have been cool? Yes, it would have been awesome. But I think it would have had to have been a lot bigger of a box office movie for it to start winning these kind of roles. I think in my opinion, are we going in the right direction now? Are these movies starting to get nominated more often? Weird horror movies and sci-fi flicks are now being more and more in the running, which is a great sign, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. That, like you said, this wouldn't have been a thing before, but now, even though it didn't win, it's in there. People will look at more of Corali's movies and just like, oh, what is she up to?
In my opinion, with looking back on that, even that Smalls conversation that we had with him, at the end of the day, as much as Smalls talked shit on the Oscars and all that, I think the movie that Smalls even said he liked is the same type of fucking movie that always kind of wins the Oscars. It's not the sci-fi or the horror film, although there's no sci-fi this year. It was just The Substance, which was the horror. But sometimes, because Dune didn't get in there. I can't say that guy's name. He's got a cool name.
Dennis Villanueva.
Thank you, Jerry. He got snubbed. He should have been in there because he did a fantastic job with Dune 2. And that was a fantastic movie. Point being, these are my opinions. I'd, of course, like to see horror and sci-fi win more stuff. And I haven't seen this movie. I will 100% watch it once it's on something that I have.
Yeah. Zoe.
Yeah, and I like Zoe. Okay. So the Sean Baker, the best director, because Sadhu mentioned speeches real quick. The best director, when he did his best director, because he won a award earlier in the night, I can't remember what it was. When he won best director, he did an awesome speech. Tarantino gave him the award because Christopher Nolan must be shooting that new movie with Matt Damon. They didn't say this. I made this up because normally it's the person who won last year. because they even had RDJ gave it to the other guy, like the other people gave it from the year before gave it to.
I mean, yeah, I don't
But Nolan
watch, so
wasn't
I never
there.
knew that. That is interesting.
They don't always do it, Share, because a lot of times something like this happens where they're already shooting a movie.
But when they
try,
can, I'm sure they do.
Right.
Yeah.
He had an awesome speech about going back to the theaters and yada yada yada. I'm not even going to try to mention exactly what he said because I wouldn't do a good job at it. But you should go check out that speech, Sadu, if you want to see a good speech. Sean Baker's director's speech with Tarantino on stage. It was awesome. Going up to the next one, Zoe's speech, she thanked her family. She said some stuff. I didn't really super pay attention. Her award was more, I think they did supporting actor and supporting actress earlier in the night. So I think maybe I was getting up and I saw that she had won, but I feel like she'd already won a different award earlier in the awards season, one of the other big ones. So I kind of had a gut feeling that she would have won. I personally was kind of hoping once again that Monica would win for A Complete Unknown because I thought she did a fantastic job as Joan Baez and she sang all the songs and all that shit. I don't understand how the lady from Conclave even got a nomination. She was barely in the fucking movie. That was bizarre to me. Haven't seen The Brutalist, and I didn't think Ariana Grande was that great as the Good Witch. And that's my rundown of it. So the person I wanted didn't necessarily win, but I was juiced off of Zoe winning it, not necessarily for that movie per se, but for her career overall. She's been in a lot of movies I like.
Yeah.
Which is horrible, Jared. And that kind of, Jared, if I was voting, Jared, that kind of shit happens too, where you're like, I didn't like that movie, but I like Zoe. And then you end up voting for him.
Yeah. And yeah, again, I think that
it's like a makeup
that's another
vote.
thing that it's like, yeah, it's like, exactly that. It's like, oh,
she doesn't win it. She doesn't win it for Avatar,
examples,
but she wins it for this.
Yeah. Because there was someone else that they didn't give it to them whatever year they had their better movie, but blah, 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 blah. That it's kind of like, oh, that's annoying. Like,
she's
I get it.
Considered one of the number one movies of all time by box office, by box office. But, she didn't even get nominated for that, but then she wins it for a movie that people do not like, it seems like. So, interesting.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's dope. Good for her. Sadu did not like her speech. I didn't really super pay attention to it, so I don't know exactly what it was to do. But I was excited for her. Now, Kieran Culkin, I did listen to his speech because he's kind of a weird guy.
I watched that too, about talking to his wife and kids and stuff.
Yeah. They blanked out. He said some shit to Jeremy Strong, but they blanked it out because he cursed during it. So you didn't get to see it. RDJ gave him the award. And RDJ also seemed like, in my opinion, he maybe had a few drinks prior to coming out. He seemed very loose. He seemed very, not like hammered, Jerry, but very loose. Love Guy Pearce, but haven't seen The Brutalist. Would have been cool if he won. Edward Norton, not a huge fan. I used to like him, but as time's gone on, I just kind of gotten over him. Haven't seen Aria. Wow, I can't even say it. Wow. Skipping it. Real Pain. I watched. Kieran Culkin was cool in it, but it's not a fun watch. It's one of the classic Oscar movies that's like, man, I want to jump off a bridge after watching this kind of vibes.
It's a thing where I feel like, the initial trailer, I don't know, that it's like, you see, they don't tell you a lot about it to where it's like, oh, look at these two funny actors. This will be a funny movie. And then it's a whole thing where it's like, no, they're doing something. They're going to Poland or something for their grandma. And so it then becomes like
I thought it was
Holocaust
gonna be a funny
movie type stuff. Like it's a lot more serious than I feel the trailers lead you to believe initially.
Yeah. Is it a good movie? Like, are they good actors? Like everybody, there's like a group of people that they're on tour with or whatever through Poland or whatever, and like so you get a little bit of the group vibes and shit. It's cool, but like, it's an Oscar movie. That felt like a real Oscar movie to me. Personal opinion. Would I recommend it?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Like Kieran Culkin definitely eats up the scenery and shit. What I think is interesting about it is that Jesse Eisenberg wrote it and directed it, and it got nominated for writing. It got nominated for writing, but he didn't get a nod for directing or for acting. You know, he didn't even get like a nomination. Well, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But Kieran Culkin wins for supporting actor. It's just kind of interesting.
But again, I think it is, sort of what we're saying earlier, where it's like, sure, he didn't get the nomination this year, but in a way, they're kind of recognizing it by like, well, your character was phenomenal and he wins. So then again, I didn't know he wrote or directed it. And I do think it is a thing like, oh yeah, maybe moving forward.
Wait, maybe I knew that when I watched it. I might have saw
But
that
either way, you're now telling me though.
Well,
it's
they
a thing where
built
it's like
it up
going
at the
forward.
Oscars. I watched the red carpet. He got interviewed. You know.
But again, that you're telling me to where it is now a thing of like, oh, his next movie that he writes or directs, it's like, oh, I probably now will actually take an interest in that. So it's like as much as we will say like, oh, bullshit, it is still like, well, I am gonna pay more attention to what he's doing now if he, he's like winning stuff, which is crazy.
Or getting nominated
like,
for writing.
Exactly. Even getting nominated, that it's still a thing of like, it works. It's a thing of like, getting on this award show alone, I'm now, and I don't even watch the award show, but I'm now still going to pay more attention to him.
We recap it on our show, so you kind of watch
but it's still
in a third party.
But again, it still spreads. It's like it's a thing of like, even not watching it, I like, and I've said like, oh, I watched this guy's speech or looked at this picture, whatever. It still makes its way into my life, and it does then kind of boost up their career. So. The whole Hollywood machine, man.
Just one view boosts their career.
but still, it is.
Jared, I know what you mean.
I'm that key fan. I am that key fan.
What do they call?
I change careers.
I think there's a term for that in Inside Out. Fuck it. Keystone moment. Key moment.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. That joke was lost. What was the next one? Yeah, so Kieran Culkin won.
Best actor.
Weird speech. He seems like a weird guy. Good for him though. They were child actors whose parents took advantage of him creepily. He mentioned their mom and dad or Steve. I was like, yeah, you guys tried to do what you could or whatever, and kind of got a chuckle laugh by the audience. But he seems like an odd guy. But good for him. Always cool to see a child actor make good, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. To make it out.
Yeah. And then we know his parents were fucking weirdos too. So it's like, oh, cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's also interesting
to know it wasn't.
With like him being the younger brother of like his brother being this mega fucking star. It's kind of interesting because like when I said to my mom too, it's like, remember when Casey Affleck won the Oscar? Kind of reminded me of that, where you're like, oh shit, Casey Affleck won it.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh shit, Kieran Culkin won it. It's like always the younger brother that wins it. It will be not James Franco, but his little Franco will end up winning it.
Exactly. Because I do wonder, it is a thing where I feel like the older sibling in both those cases started with comedy and whatnot, and then went more serious. So I feel the younger one tries to maybe.
Well, no, because little Franco was in like 21 Jump Streets and shit. He was a comedy actor, right?
That's true.
And like, what was that other one with him?
That is true. And he was on like Scrubs, the frat dudes. Yeah.
They were the frat dudes next to Seth Rogen.
100%. Yeah, wrong on that statement.
There was a bunch of comedy movies with him in it.
Yeah, especially earlier ones. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whatever. But I know you mean, Jared. I know you meant, Jared. I know what you meant. All right, what do we got next though? Best supporting actor. Okay, so here we go. Here's the big one.
Yeah.
The big fucking kahuna. I haven't watched the Sebastian Stan movie. I want to because it looks fucking weird. It's available on the motherfucking
Hulu,
no, I think it's HBO Max or Field. And go scroll down a little bit, Jerry, just a little bit. Was it? Yeah, Jeremy Strong's also was nominated. And I heard he did a fantastic job in that same movie, so I want to check that out. It's on HBO Max. Neither of them won. Ralph, who doesn't go by Ralph, he goes by whatever, some bullshit. I'm gonna call him Ralph though. Conan made a joke even about that. Funny Conan joke.
Hmm.
Conclave. He did he was kind of the best part of that movie. He's the main priest dude who's running like the whole show of how it all works, where they're voting and shit. And he's the one that starts. You watch the movie. Uh, Interesting. He was cool, but he didn't win. Sing Sing. That's homie in the red suit. He looked great. Haven't seen the film. Chalamet in the yellow suit. Love the movie. Wanted him to win. He didn't win. Adrian Brody wins. He throws his gum. Jared, here's where we get to start looking up shit that's way more important than anything else. Can you Google real quick? Because I saw some headline that said Adrian Brody's wife that he was there with, or his partner, is fucking Weinstein's ex-wife. But that lady looked too good to be dating Adrian Brody. And Adrian Brody isn't a bad looking dude. But that lady looked like she was a smoke show. And I made a comment to my mom, like, oh, wow, that lady's really good looking. Like, I'm surprised she's even dating Adrian Brody. Then I see something this morning saying that that's fucking Weinstein's ex-wife, and something about how the kids he referenced were, I swear it said the kids that he referenced were his. But maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah. That's Harvey's ex-wife.
She looks way too good looking to have ever dated. Number one, how old was she when she started dating Harvey Weinstein? Number two, what, why, and ew. Yeah, the tossing the gum's like controversial. I didn't think it was that bad. It was weird. He could have just slyly put it in his pocket. There was so many other choices that he could have done. Throwing it in the whole awkward thing, and then the horrible speech. I think he had the biggest flub moment of the night personally. Sadu, if you're still here, and I don't think he did that bad of a flub. But because I was at that point, I was too like shocked by how smoking hot the wife was. I was like, really? That's Adrian? And listen, she's not that hot. I'm just saying, Adrian Brody, he, like I said, he's a good looking dude. Can we get a better look at her, Chair? Is there any way? Is there a better photo of her there? No, just the two.
Different photo.
Up there, right there.
She's.
Can we zoom in a little bit around that one?
Oh. Give us
That's not her.
No, this led us astray.
We don't want to see Elon Musk get engaged. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. She's a pretty attractive lady. Because they got to be in their 50s, no? But, I mean...
Probably.
Do we remember what Harvey Weinstein looked like?
Oh, he looks old.
Either way, I was taken back by that
go?
while his horrible speech was going on. I kind of thought it was funny when he first told them not to, that, like, hey, hold up, man, like, let me do my speech. But then looking back on it now...
Yeah, that he was like, I'm wrapping up.
He, number one, here's why it's douchey now, looking back on it. Number one, it's like, dude, other people haven't even won. And you straight called out that it was your second win, and then you went on long, and you didn't wrap it up. You went on way too long, with too many ums and like moments of silence. If you're gonna do it, you guys should just wrap it up. Shout out the rest of your people, because it wasn't going anywhere. He was trying to make a motivate. He was going for the highlight speech that they put in the goddamn highlight reel, and he didn't fucking get it. And you know what, dude? That's why we told you to wrap it up. Here we go.
And it is a little bit of a thing where...
Go back up. What's the headline on this?
Harvey reacts to Adrian mentioning his kids.
Oh, so it is his kids?
Yeah, I told you that. That's why this whole thing started with, like, yeah, that's his ex.
So he did shout out... he shouted out Harvey Weinstein's kids as his own? What the fuck? Weird. How old are they?
I think he said like 13 and 11 and 14. Weinstein, 72. She's 48, and I don't know. Adrian's
So
however old he.
14. She's 38, and he's 14. Wow.
48.
Ew. So
48.
he was still like, oh, that's still gross.
He was 60 and had a kid with a 36-year-old. So he was twice her age still, and Adrian is 51. And the other thing that I'll say about the long speech is like, dude, you've been here before. You know, do it quicker. This wasn't his first one. This is his second Oscar.
I'm still just thinking about Harvey
So
Weinstein.
there's a little bit.
Awkward.
There is a little bit of like, come on, dog.
All right, so
keep it quick, keep it snappy.
We got to see this, Jerry. What did Weinstein have to say?
I don't know.
Oh, did you exit that? That was going to be an interesting article.
No, it wasn't.
You're fucking blowing it. Sadu was so intrigued.
He's gone. He said he's waking up at 4.
Is he? When did he leave?
I mean, he never said bye, but he hasn't said anything in a hot minute. 20 minutes. Hot minute.
Wait, what?
Has it really been 20 minutes since
Sadu, you said that I thought you said that was fucking. Wait, what? Jerry, am I tripping that he said that was the Tuesday?
Harvey's happy and grateful that his kids are being loved and cared for as they deserved.
Oh, well, not a cool
There we go.
Not a cool story. Wrap that up.
What do you think he was going to say? Dude, he's not like he's not Kingpin in the sense of like, oh, I'm going to get Adrian. Don't you worry, you know.
He's not Kingpin. Yeah,
he's like a monster, but he's not like a comic book villain.
You're right, Trey. What was I?
He should be at this point.
I was hoping he had a wild take. I was hoping for a wild take. You're right.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
Maybe he didn't know. If he didn't know that they were dating or something, I don't know. But yeah, that would have been. I see what it could have been. Could have been a good one.
How the fuck did he start dating Harvey Weinstein's wife? That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, must know each other.
Yeah, through Harvey Weinstein, he probably produced movies that Adrian Brody was in. Did he produce The Pianist?
I wonder.
The last movie I won, your ex-husband produced Now I'm With You, and I won another one. What the fuck? Now that I know that, it makes the whole thing weirder. I really wish Chalamet would have won. Or the gentleman in the beautiful red suit from Sing Sing. Or Sebastian Stan. I knew Sebastian Stan wasn't going to win, though. Because they gave him they paid no attention to Sebastian Stan. I want to watch that movie because it seems like it was like almost like they threw it in there as like, oh yeah, we'll give you guys a nod, but we don't give a fuck about your film. That's what it felt like.
See, again, I agree where it's like they probably are a thing of like, hey, we're going to put you in here. But like you said, there's no chance you're winning, but like you're now an Oscar contender and stuff. And like, don't you worry, we'll fit you in on your next movie, you know, blah, 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 blah. That it's like you said, I feel it was like, yeah, you're not going to win, but we recognize this was good. So your name's just going to be there, but you ain't winning, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting shit. Adrian Brody ends up winning it. Horrible speech, throws the gum. People are really focusing on that. It wasn't that crazy bad. I feel like there's been worse speeches over the years, personally, but it was bad.
I mean, I wouldn't catch gum that somebody throws me from their mouth. He'd be like, ew, what do you
Dude, she was married to Harvey Weinstein.
Still. Throwing gum at her ain't the worst thing.
I'm with you, Jerry. I'm with you.
Best actress.
Best actress. Okay, my mom had a food or drink. She probably pissed that I'm going to tell this story, but I'm going to. And she got very upset when Demi Moore didn't win this one. She had decided
Mm-hmm.
that her girl Demi, who she loves from a movie that came out fucking so long ago,
Ghost.
exactly, Chair. And it's like, Mom, it's like my mom wanted the makeup call from Ghost. What is that? 89? Is that like 1989 or something?
90.
1990?
90.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mom wanted Demi Moore to win the Oscar that year. I don't even know if she was nominated that year. And my mom felt like last night was the night that they needed to give it to her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she was very upset when that young lady won and proceeded to say, they give it to this girl from a movie I haven't even fucking heard of. And so, here's my comment back, though. And she got upset with me. I was like, Mom, you've never heard of Substance, and you're not going to watch that either. I was like, you're not going to watch that horror film with Demi Moore in it anyways. Like, why are you getting so upset? But she was upset that girl won. I thought Cynthia Erivo was going to win. I was convinced they were going to give it to Cynthia Erivo. She would have then had the what is it called when you have the Tony and the yada and the yada and the yada, whatever they call that, an EGOT or whatever. I think that's what it's called, an EGOT or whatever.
Okay, yeah, like a SB or whatever, not SB,
something like that. Whatever it is. I was like, oh man, they're for sure Cynthia Erivo's winning this shit. And you know what, dude? She was the best part of Wicked was her whole performance. There's a lot of parts of the movie I didn't love. The one thing I didn't like that she did the cry stare while flying. Still upsets me. I'll take it though. But yeah, I also thought there was a chance that the lady from I'm Still Here might have won, which was the Brazilian flick that we talked about earlier. It was like an older lady. Her mom had been nominated or won. It was like the first person from Brazil or some shit. So I was like, oh, they got a cool backstory for her. So if she won, I could see, there's good PR right there. But anyways, they ended up giving it to the young chick, which I see a ton of memes online, Jared. You've seen Substance. I mentioned this to your brother when I talked to him earlier today. I saw a bunch of memes saying that referencing the ending of the movie and how the Oscars was a live reenactment or something of the sort. Because Demi Moore loses, and then this young hot chick walks up on stage and accepts the award. Now, I haven't seen the movie, Jared, and I'm going to see the movie Substance. But I saw a bunch of memes making fun of how the Oscars played out at the end there with poor Demi Moore.
Yeah, actually in both ways. Yeah.
Yeah, so interesting.
Yeah.
Cynthia Erivo also, they cut away from her pretty quickly, but she did not look pumped when she didn't win as well. I think the fans, I think a lot of people thought Demi was going to win just because she's old Hollywood in a way. Well, she's new old Hollywood, like our old Hollywood. She's not old Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just been around for a while. And a lot of these other people were, there was no way the person from EP was going to win because they had said crazy statements on Twitter or what have you. So I ruled them out. And I honestly didn't think that the young chick from that movie was going to win. She's 25. She's got a lot of years ahead of her.
It is a little, I feel it's a little bit of like, oh, you would expect the younger one to, again, just be like, hey, you're getting a nomination. You're having a good career. But to then also win it is like, oh, wow.
I got to see the movie.
And also,
the movie better blow me away.
Demi was not nominated for Ghost. This is her first Oscar nomination.
Yeah, which is even crazier that she's never gotten, because she's had a great career. She's been in a bunch of movies. It's not like she hasn't had other good movies, not just Ghost. It's not like she did Ghost and had a blank career. She did a ton of other great movies in between.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But good for this girl. I know she was from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, correct? She's one of the Manson kids. So
yeah,
and then cool.
There's some show that it's like, oh, she was on that like Wicked things or something. I don't know. It's like an FX show. But yeah. Demi Moore.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Get him next time, Demi. And then we get to Best Picture. And at this point, once that girl had won hers, it was like in my mind
And like
now.
best director.
Yeah, Best Director had already gone down. There was some other one, the writing and shit they won, right? They won Best Original Screenplay. It was like, okay, it's their
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
their
yeah.
night, because I feel like that's the one thing about the Oscars is it sometimes, like, once you snowball a couple of the major categories or small, you'll get the majors.
Mm-hmm.
And it was their night, and they ended up taking home the whole show, which is cool. I felt
Yeah,
like
wasn't it like 8? I think they won 8.
I'm happy that they ended up taking home a lot more than, like, I haven't seen either of these movies, but I could see that movie being a more fun watch than The Brutalist. And part of that Brutalist is because of how long your fucking film is. You know?
Is it 2 hours or something?
It's like 3.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Now, out of this list, the movies I now want to check out after watching all this was
3.5 hours.
It's 3.5. Yeah, wow, it's fucking insane. I need to see The Brutalist, but it's gonna be a long one. I need to see Anora, but like as soon as I can. I need to see Substance, and I really want to see that movie Sing Sing.
Mm-hmm.
That was my takeaway from the Oscars, pretty much. Of course, on that category, I wanted Complete Unknown to win, or Dune. I would have been happy with Dune. It wasn't gonna happen. Highlights and moments that you might like, Jerry. Amy Poehler was there. She was doing her speech and shit. They did some funny joke where a voiceover came on top of her and started making comments. And of course, it was Ron Swanson, Nick Offerman. Then they cut to a camera, and it was him backstage on a mic. That was pretty funny. In the intro dialogue, Conan was doing his whole thing and made some comments about outfits and how you had to be wearing a nice suit, whatever, like, don't fuck around. And they cut to the audience, and Adam Sandler was sitting there with his classic Adam Sandler gear. He went into a classic Sandler tidbit, which I thought was great because I'm a Sandler boy, as we all know. He grabbed Chalamet and did the Chalamet, whatever, did his, like, Chalamet, but made it, like, he was clearly promoting Billy Madison, in my opinion. I feel like he was doing almost like the, or my bad, Happy Gilmore. It almost felt like he was promoting that in a weird way.
Putting that in people's minds, like that silly character.
Just doing that shtick he does.
Like, don't forget me.
Yeah. I thought that was a highlight moment for me as well. I thought, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I thought Conan overall did a fantastic job. He didn't go too long with anything. He did one dance number in the very beginning thing that was about how he wasn't going to fuck around, and he didn't really super fuck around throughout the night. I had seen something saying that I saw something saying that Harrison Ford was supposed to be there, but then had gotten sick or something. I don't know if that's true or not, but then what I noticed during the show is Mark Hamill came out and gave a speech, an award. I thought that was interesting. I then pondered, this is all Tubi knowledge. I have nothing to back this up. I saw something on the internet saying that Harrison was supposed to be there and got ill with some kind of sickness. And then when Mark Hamill came out, I'm putting 2 to 2 together, being like, oh man, did they replace one old Star Wars guy with a different old Star Wars guy at the Oscars? Because they're like, easy call. Hey, Mark, half the price too if you had to pay him or something. Who knows? I don't know how that works.
It's probably some crazy Lucas deal that, like, one of our stars will show up.
It would have been, I think Harrison Ford would have been there, it would have been for Marvel because he's still Captain America, I guess. But then again, I don't know.
Shingles.
Was that what it is, Jer? He had?
Yeah.
Anything else notable that happened throughout the night, speeches wise? Halle Berry came out. She looked fantastic. She introduced the James Bond little montage they did. That seemed cool. Fucking Mick Jagger came out and then told us why he came out, because they wanted to get Bobby D, but Bobby D told him to kick rocks, this, that, the other, so they didn't have him. Yada, yada. He did some spiel and then mentioned how he was younger than Bobby D, because Bobby D. Okay, we're going to look at dresses. All right. Her dress was okay. My bad. You started going to dresses. I was so
no. Well, because, it was just, as you talked about it, we could just scroll through and...
That last dress is interesting. I do like the colors, the black and the pink. It's a cool idea. It just doesn't look great. And I don't like.
I noticed they both have pink. There's like
I don't like anything that comes out too much. The wideness, not for me. And that was Dior.
Seems like a more compact.
If this was a different color, it could have been cool. It could have been cool if it was a different color.
Definitely.
That's the hard nipple one that I mentioned.
It's the nipple dress.
Yeah, it comes all together in the nipples. If you wanted us to look, this is all I got to say.
Very Madonna.
You wanted us to look. This was made out of made out of satin or whatever. Felt. Hers was made out of felt.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like a big bow.
It was cool.
Like
that's an interesting look. I don't love it, but it's an interesting look. This was the one I hated, Jerry.
Again, both of theirs
the one I hated, Jerry.
Are very. They're still like visually promoting the movie. You know, I feel purpose. With how they're
clearly doing that on purpose.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the chandelier dress. I could see it. Looks like a faucet, maybe. And this is water. It also makes her look like she's walking like on her very tippy toes.
Her and SpongeBob were not together. Like they weren't together on the red carpet. They like didn't like. I don't know.
But they're both there.
They're both there. Yeah, I saw an interview with him before or on the red carpet. Jerry, he's a weird fucking guy, man. Not a fan. SpongeBob, no, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't leave your wife that quickly, especially. I don't. No, you don't leave your wife that quickly, bro. After she has a baby, come on, dog.
It's absolutely crazy.
Insane.
Tubes' favorite, best dressed of the evening.
Tell me I'm wrong, Jerry. Tell me I'm wrong. Ask your wife. I'm telling me I'm wrong on this. It's easily the best dress.
Yeah. Champagne again. A lot of like pink-ish
I will
colors.
say Demi looks great. Amazing. Especially for her age. That's horrible to say that, but
and again,
for her
it's
age. I'm the same age as her daughter.
Not form-fitting, but a lean dress. Tubes likes the lean. So what about this? The dress is lean, but then it has this little.
We're the same age as Rumor, if I'm not mistaken. Rumor Wilson.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Demi. But again, another silver dress. Hallie was wearing a silver dress. Miley, I didn't think looked great. Big swoopy hair.
I think Miley's done something with her eyebrows and her hair right now that I'm not a big fan of. I love you, Miley, but something's off right now, sweetie. You need to pull it together.
She's done a lot of work on her face.
You think so? You think so, Jerry?
Karina's broken it down for me. We can not judge women, but yeah. Yeah, she's definitely had some stuff.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
There's little Johnny Depp.
This is Johnny Depp's daughter, right?
Little Johnny Depp, yeah. She presented an award for Nosferatu for costume or cinematography or something. Costume.
Nice.
She looks great. Okay. She's very, very pretty. That's Johnny Depp's daughter, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas, Jer. You sick.
Oh no, looks like a bat to me. Again, very themed to their movies.
Doja Cat looking great. She came out and sang a song. Came out and sang a song. She did a great job.
James Bond song. Yeah. And didn't like Margaret Qualley come out and people were like, is she gonna be in the next James Bond movie?
Yeah, she danced, right?
Which also
she danced.
People think Nolan might direct the next James Bond. Because Amazon just bought the rights to James Bond or something, and the people now think because whoever owned it first, they wanted Nolan to direct it, but he was like, I want 100% control. And they're like, absolutely not. So that he didn't direct the next James Bond movie or whatever. But now people are like, oh, is Amazon just going to be like, we want Nolan to direct it, so we'll give him like 100%.
The rumor
control.
is that's out on town is that they're going to try to do a Marvel-like universe, which sounds horrendous. Like a Miss Pennyworth fucking television series. Like, what are we talking about? The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
The people who owned it were at the Oscars. They're retiring and they're very old. And they think
Yeah, exactly.
the Oscars thanked
Yeah.
their family and made a whole big deal out of it. The Oscars pretty much were saying, this is how the Oscars made it seem. James Bond's done. The James Bond we knew, the James Bond we knew and grew up with is done. Is how the Oscars made it seem. They pretty much
like
put
going to
it
take
out.
it in the franchise in a whole new direction.
That's what I've heard, and it felt like the Oscars confirmed that with the performance piece at hand. They did a video montage. They thanked the whole entire family. They showed photos of the family, Jerry. They then had the music performance. They showed them in the crowd who was there or whatever. It seemed like they were like, okay, it's over for at least. Look, we all know it's going to go on, but for that, it's over. They were pretty much being like, hey, you guys did a great job. It's a shame it's over for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They played,
but yeah,
in the highlight
we're going
reel,
in this other direction.
They played everybody, and they showed all the James Bond. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. Amazon, don't fuck it up. Jeff Bezos. There was hella funny Jeff Bezos jokes that Conan made. Look it up. Not you, Jared.
About Bond?
No, about how he showed up in a box and shit. He got delivered, and he cut to video footage of Jeff Bezos being delivered in a box.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Choose his favorite suit of the night.
He looked good, dude. Conan came out in a blue job later in the night. I mean, a classic black job. You can't go wrong. Looks fucking fantastic. Take note, Timothy. The lady that won for everywhere. I can't say it ever. Can never say it. She looks great.
Michelle Yeoh.
Although it was Balenciaga, which is a little. He looks great in the all black.
That guy.
Fucking John Wickerfield. Jared, that's what I was trying to tell your brother about, and I fucked up on the phone with him, so I'm not gonna fuck up again. Dude, I saw the trailer during the Oscars for the new John Wick spinoff movie, and he's in the trailer. So they're clearly my theory on this. That's an interesting suit with the interesting tie. Gives me a little bit of a southern fucking slave owner vibe though with that tie that he went with. If you scroll back up, Jerry, tell me that doesn't give you a little Colonel Sanders kind of vibe, right? I don't know as a white guy if I'm trying to pull that one off.
You don't see that often.
No, I don't think I would go for that as a white guy, but that's fine. You go for it, doggy. Jeremy Strong.
I don't like that.
But my theory on it, Jerry, I thought Andrew Garfield always looks great. He's wearing the Gucci. He's man, he's a single dude all night on the town. Give the man a fucking break, Jerry. He's a great fucking gentleman. Love you, Andrew. You do no wrong. Looks fantastic. I watched a video about how that poor gentleman has had some hard heartbreaks. I feel bad for him. Doesn't matter, Jer. My theory on the movie, that's a great suit too there on Sterling K. Brown. He looks great. Great actor too, Sterling K. Brown. My theory on it, Jerry, is that throwing in him in the trailer though for this spinoff, I bet he's barely in the fucking movie. But they're doing it because they're already worried that it's not going to do well, which worries me that it's not a good movie. Because they're already tripping and showing us that, like, they're like, and then they're like, from the, like, then it's like John Wick world, and like they show them real quick, and you're like, God damn it. Gal Gadot always looks fantastic.
Yeah.
She's a very attractive lady. Love Gal Gadot. Emma Stone, I'm a huge fan, as we all know, of Emma Stone. I don't like short hair Emma Stone. Now, my theory on this is that maybe she's doing a film where she has to wear wigs or a wig the whole film. So she cuts her hair short to maybe prep for the film. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, something. Didn't want, or, it was like, we don't want to go the wig route, so we're going to cut your hair. Like, maybe she's doing a period piece.
Yeah, good call, Jerry. Good call, Jerry. I feel like, go back up here to Mr. Sebastian. Does he not always look like hammered, kind of? Or like, he also kind of reminds you of Winter Soldier at all times? Like, I feel like he's going to rip off his suit and he's going to have a metal
sharpness
arm.
To him.
He's Winter Soldier 24/7. Typecast this man, but sorry, dude.
Or again, maybe he's doing something Winter Soldier and he's in that character, man.
Yeah, maybe.
He's Winter Soldier at the Oscars
but
tonight.
He's looking Winter Soldier-y to me that night. Samuel Jackson always
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
fantastic in the all black, looking great in my opinion, Jerry. I think an all black suit looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You do no wrong
Yeah,
with an all
yeah,
black
yeah.
jobby. That oh my god.
This is like some satin blue.
Wow. Scarlett Johansson, she is a babe. As time goes on, I feel like Ryan Reynolds made a fucking
Always
mistake, dude.
classy.
Ryan Reynolds made a mistake.
Hmm.
Personal opinion. Personal opinion. I think Ryan Reynolds made a fucking mistake, dude. I think he got the lesser attractive lady out. Like he made a mistake, and then she ends up with Colin Ferris or whatever from SNL. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Colin Jost, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin Jost, yeah.
Penelope Cruz, always a babe, looking great in the white piece. Not a loving the dress. Looks a little like you could pull that
It's a
off at
lot of
the Ren
extra
Fair.
stuff.
That looks a little Ren Fairy to me. A little Ren Fairy. Okay, this lady
Yeah.
too. She's got a little
Yeah.
cape coming off the back there. Like it almost looks like she's a superhero esque. Oh, it's a scarf.
But again,
It's an
there's
extra long
always
scarf. I got you.
there's like themes. So real quick, oh, it doesn't even say who that is. But like again, she has like the dangly stuff. She doesn't, but she has gloves. I bet we'll see someone else with long gloves. Like there's definitely.
Well, yeah, you either wear the gloves
themes
or you have the
too.
fucking scarf or the extra long shit. Like you got to do one of the excess. She went with the big shoulders, Queen Latifah. Not bad though. Red. I like
Yeah.
her red, dude. Red kind of pops. Oh, this is the Snow White chick. Not a fan. Not a fan of Snow
Rachel.
White chick.
Yeah, and again, the watery bottom.
Yellow's not bad. Not bad. I don't know her.
Well,
Oh, Jurassic
matches
Park lady.
Timothy.
Jurassic Park lady looking like she's straight out
Yeah.
of Jurassic Park. That I feel like she.
Is this a pantsuit? Looks like a
Yeah, it's a
pantsuit
pantsuit.
thing.
It's a
Maybe
pantsuit.
not.
It's a pantsuit. She dresses like her character from that movie, in my opinion.
Ellie.
That's not bad.
Gail King. Shiny dress. I've seen a few shiny
tell
dresses.
what the color on that is. Oh, this is the chick, Jerry. This is the chick, right?
Margot Qualley. Yeah, Margaret. I don't know why I keep saying Margot.
She was the one that did the 007 dance.
Yeah, and she was in Substance.
She's got very her eyes.
Lisa.
Her eyes. I don't know who Lisa is. Lisa, yeah, that's a very. I like
Coat,
it.
long coat, but pantsuit with a long coat and a long shirt.
I don't know if I like the whole just going by just Lisa. It's interesting. This lady too, she performed. Don't know who she is. You ever
Yeah, I
heard
don't
of
know.
her?
Red dress.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dress.
Dennis Quaid?
What?
Dennis Quaid.
Wow.
I don't know his wife. No tie. Classic suit.
Yeah, I'd pull off the no tie. Fuck a tie. That's not a bad dress. Little black. Little
Oh,
black.
Chalamet's sister.
Is that?
Yeah. That's Chalamet's sister.
Older sister?
Chalamet. I think younger sister.
No. No offense.
I don't know. I don't actually
No
know.
offense, lady. I'm sorry.
Lupita.
That looks too wedding dressy for me. You know what I mean? White dresses are hard. White dresses are hard, bro, because a white dress could look like a wedding dress real quick.
And especially because it's like, I don't know, it's not like off white or something where like this part is, but when it's like, I don't know, normal bone white,
Conan looks great, and so does his wife.
makes it a wedding dress. Conan, classic tux.
He looks fantastic.
Thought
So
she
does
was
his wife.
barefoot for a second.
Don't know that guy.
Who's that? Don't know. Mustache and
looks
a
good.
bow tie.
That's nice, thick mustache.
It's working for him.
Oh, the no shirt.
Domingo's husband.
I like this dude because he's going for the Iggy Pop vibe.
Yeah.
Don't know who they
Uh-huh.
are.
Mm-mm.
They look good.
But again,
Sure.
pink dress themed.
Don't know these guys. They look all right. Classic suits. We can move right on. This girl looks. That's a beautiful dress. That's a great looking dress.
I don't know who
Don't know who
that
you
is.
are, but you're very good looking. Beautiful dress. Don't know these ladies. The blonde lady looks familiar. Oh,
Oh, that's
Rita Wilson. That
she's
sounds
married to Tom Hanks.
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, here
I
comes
don't know
Ralph.
who Melanie is.
Classic suit. Cool.
Yeah. Bow tie.
RDJ?
Robert.
Fucking RDJ, dude. God damn.
Yeah. Bell bottoms. Looks like he's wearing bell bottoms.
Right? With some like boots, some like high lifted boot shoes. You see that, Jerry?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Those are not just dress shoes.
Man, RDJ. God damn. If I could be anyone.
Don't know. Gold dress though.
Goldie Hawn?
Meg
Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
My bad.
Red velvet.
Meg Ryan looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler.
I don't like that, Amy. I don't like the big bottom thing. You know what I'm saying, Jerry? I just don't like that.
Stands out.
It's too much. It's too fucking much,
Yeah.
dude. Well, there's Goldie Hawn. No husband. No Kurt.
In the gold.
Oh my gosh. I don't like that at all. See that's one
Shoulders.
of those. That's one of those ones I was talking about from fucking Project Runway right there. Not into it at all. This guy in the green suit, I don't know, man. I mean,
Big shoulders.
what do you think? I don't think he's really pulling it off,
know
personally. I think green suit, you gotta be.
I don't know who it is.
I don't think he's pulling it off. I don't know who you are, dude, but you're not pulling it off.
Yeah.
It's not
And
for
it
me.
being like the felt or whatever. It's a tough one. I don't know who this
All right,
is.
Jared, we've done a lot, bro. This is enough.
She's holding her dress. Well, I thought this was going to be like a lot
I
shorter.
thought, same here. I thought you were gonna hit the end at some point, and now it just feels like it's just going. Like we haven't even seen some of the ones I've mentioned. That was there. Hey, look at that, Dave Bautista.
Dave
He looks great.
got a thing on his lapel.
Oh, Ben Still.
Ban. Go.
I mean, they
There we go.
fucking. I will say this, dude. Mad props. Like they
Oh, the blue
legit
dress.
get a fucking photo, and it's a good, sharp image of every single fucking. Is that guy Pierce right there? Yeah, of every single fucking person, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? And they like crop it too.
Yeah.
To like look at how the ladies dress, but then the photos are all cropped perfectly to where it fits. Like that's pretty crazy, dude. Because they don't shoot them; they must shoot them wider and have to come in and like fix it, dude. That's nuts. Oh, that's the morning people.
I thought we were at the end.
Oh, William Defoe.
Oh,
Phil.
Willem.
Yeah, he gave an award, or
Looking very Willem.
he read a a speech or field or whatever.
He's so intense. He's staring in my soul.
Yeah, my mom when she sees him was like, I don't like that guy. It's like, yeah, I can see that, Mom. Oh, there we go. Nick Offerman.
Ron Swanson. Someone. Is that Guy Pearce's son? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Price. Nope, that is not. Guy
I think
Pearce's
I
son.
think that Kite Price dude. Hey, I think that Kite Price dude though. No, because
Yeah.
you mentioned this earlier. I think he's also in the running right now for 007. I swear there was a couple names of people who were in attendance even of I swear on this, Jerry. I've heard this that were even there last night that are in the running right now for I guess the 007 thing is happening. Because that's why they bought it, right? Like they're clearly trying to make moves. They want to fucking do it. Oh, Whoopi had a crazy fucking yeah, there it is. It looks way too plasticky. I don't know what you were doing, Whoopi. I love you,
Yeah,
Whoopi.
very shiny.
Love you, Whoopi, but that was a way. This lady too that helped write the fucking Elton John song was a ridiculous outfit, but that's absurd too. The oversized suit, not a fan of that. That's the lady that was up from Brazil. She's got a nice dress, but for an old lady, whatever, dude. We've done a lot, Jerry.
Yeah,
And
again,
now
this is just
you're so deep in. It's like I didn't even see any of these people. No, I don't know who they are, but like, man, they take. What I'm learning now, Jared, is they take a fucking photo of fucking everybody.
there's 150
They do a great job. That's
photos.
crazy. They got to get everybody.
Yeah, yeah, there it's
I don't know. That's crazy outfit. Oh, this guy too. Oh, there you go. There's Goldblum. He was looking wild. Yeah.
like
Jesus.
again, it's literally just any famous person or any like crew that worked on
Oh, I like
these
that lady.
nominated movies. They're getting pictures. That's a crazy dress.
Oh, there, hey, wait, was that? There was the fucking.
Looks like
The
it's
next
on
person. There you go. There's SpongeBob.
okay, normal
They fucking put
normal
SpongeBob
suit.
deep in there. You notice that? They put him deep in there.
Right, yeah, right towards the end. Oh, that guy,
Mario Lopez.
Mario.
Oh, that's the lady. I think that was the lady that got
that.
rocked for her
Yeah, that
music
was the
every year.
lady.
That poor lady
Yeah,
though. I
never
do
got
feel.
it.
I feel
Diane
bad
Warren.
for those stories, dude. I hate hearing that, especially when they've been up a bunch of times. And I saw her interview, and and the guy was like, "Oh, hopefully this is your year." And she's like, "Thank you, I really appreciate it." He's like, "I'm rooting for you." And it's like, "Oh man, that's such a bummer." That was the two host people
Yeah.
that hosted the red carpet that we just went by. So they even got photos. That's ridiculous.
Like again, they're literally all right. 7 more. we're committed.
Cheers! Yeah, Jared's going for it. That was fucking Christina Aguilera.
What? Where?
It wasn't her right there. That blonde lady.
Oh.
You went by fast. It kind of just looked like her briefly. I think these are the people that work for the fucking. I think we got. Yeah, I think we got. I think the last photos were people that worked for them and shit. I swear. Okay, go up a little bit. That lady right there is the lady I watched last night who hosted the E Entertainment after show or whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the lady hosting the after show. That was on E. You had to switch channels.
She's still famous.
Oh, really?
She's still famous.
She started off with Chelsea lately.
I don't know that, but I've definitely heard that name, Lonnie, before.
They were just talking. I was like half paying attention by the time I'm watching the after show, because I know it's already been like, man, I've been doing this all night. I'm playing Balatro and kind of just like, well, it used to be better. Like they used to have interviews cracking on the red carpets of the fucking parties.
Like,
It wasn't like that this year because I think that those were on YouTube. I swear I saw in the morning that Vanity Fair was streaming their own thing of their party, which kind of makes sense. They're like, fuck that. Why would we let you profit off our shit? We're just going to do it ourselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought the Oscars this year overall was a fun time. I wasn't bummed. I think Conan did a good job. I thought the pacing was well. Musical performances, other than the girls from Wicked, nothing really super stood out to me. The James Bond thing, I honestly kind of forgot about it, Jerry, until you brought it up. And then I was like, oh yeah, they did a whole James Bond tribute with different singers and a whole thing. And it was cool.
Yeah.
But they didn't do all the different songs. They didn't do it like that this year. They didn't like, oh, we're going to play each song. They didn't do that shit. They did a few. And it was cool.
Okay.
Yeah. The funny moments that Conan provided, I thought were funny enough and enjoyable. And a movie that a lot of people that we seem to know, including Smalls, and I think Sadu told me that he had heard that Anora film's supposed to be really good and this, that, the other. So it seems like that's a film that a lot of people wanted to win, that even we know.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It seems like they're moving forward with films that people our age, I guess, like. That doesn't mean that people younger than us like it, but people our age like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely a shift in taste, at least in that sense, and it makes sense of people from our generation making movies and stuff, and like now they're like the middle section of it, so they're getting nominated a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, Jared, I purposely talked for way too long. We don't even need to play a video game, even though I went and got my Switch.
You don't want to do like just a round of Star Wars?
Oh, you want to? We could.
I don't know. We don't have to.
I mean, fuck it, we can. Let me. Are you set up?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah. I will say I didn't think there would be 2 hours worth of Oscar stuff, but like you said,
Well, I mean, I
you love the
watched the
Oscars.
whole
This
entire
is
thing.
Yeah, again, yeah, you had, and again, that's great because it's like I didn't know this stuff, and it is a thing of like, I don't know, I might look up like Conan's best moments from Oscars or something, like I might check out part of it now, more likely to,
I
with
mean,
you having,
there was no like
because you broke,
Conan thing that was
but
like.
you broke
Yeah, go
But you
ahead.
broke down like like again, it's just like there's I may look it up like I said, but exactly, it's a thing of like, oh yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much, but it is like you said, the comedy parts were good in it. But yeah, I don't I'm not gonna watch any of the speeches or anything like that.
Yeah, there was there's no speech that was like, oh yeah, man, that's the speech of a lifetime. You gotta check out that speech.
Like a funny one or something. Oh, yeah, there's a new character. I want some new skins. Have you been watching anything new?
I've been trying to watch Mythic Quest, and I realized that I don't think I even watched the last season of Mythic Quest. So then I was like, holy shit, did I not even watch the last season of Mythic Quest? Because it didn't have the check marks. So then I started watching it, Chair, and then I realized, like, wait a minute, I watched this, but I was already like, I had a moment.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, fuck, should I just,
You do a quick little refresher, yeah.
Yeah. So then I was like, fuck it. And I'm just now getting to the actual season of Mythic Quest.
Okay.
And then other than that, I was watching all the Oscar films leading up to this week. That was mainly what I was doing, was Oscar stuff.
Nice.
Oh shit, I was trying to build up the stream again. Ooh. I got us on screen again already, that fast. Haha. Join your shit. You've reached.
You got the repetition.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm gonna fuck up the buttons. What? There's like crazy games now.
Oh really? Oh, so wow, they're still putting time into this.
Let's play this crazy one. Arrow Assault. Never heard of this. Squad Brawl. Okay, so we just have bow and arrows, and we're crazy characters. First squad to eliminate 30. Headshots deal massive damage. Kill people to score points.
Okay.
Ooh, must be cold in there.
Oh yeah, Breathing ice. Or fire? I don't know which one. Pick your choice.
I took PK's advice and watched the first season of Crapopolis.
Oh, what's that on?
I think Hulu. Or no. The first season's on Netflix and the second season's on Hulu. Oh, I got someone, but they got me. Where you at? We should. Okay, I see you. I see you. There's a guy across the bridge. Ugh. Oh, jeez.
I haven't been hit.
I'm trying to come up to you.
I just got hit.
Dang.
Easy breezy.
I'm at the bridge again. Oh, they got me. I'm trying to make my way to you.
Why they're pushing me
I
hard?
feel alive. Oh my god. All right, 13-12. We're ahead. We're ahead.
Off you go into the night.
Are you behind me? Yeah. Or they're coming up from my left. Oh, I died.
Oh, I got killed finally. Damn.
Yeah, and died that
Finally.
whole time.
Yeah.
Damn.
6 kills.
Oh wow, if you press B, then you get a little rocket boost.
Really?
Oh, somebody snuck up behind me. 21-18. 18-21 us, I believe, is the way to do that. Got someone. Someone's behind me. Headshotted. Double a limb. Oh, got killed. Give me some goddamn information, Tubes. What are you doing?
What? You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I'm trying
I'm
to kill
always
this
trying
guy
to
on top of this thing. He's peeking over back here. I can't mark it.
Got him.
I got killed from the side. Fuck, dude. Chair, where were you on that?
I was killing that first guy you were saying was around the corner. I snuck up on him.
I didn't know you were next to me.
Cause, bro, we're trying to communicate.
I'm on the top of that
over
tower
here.
back where I was originally.
There we go. 30, first win.
That was interesting, but I don't know how much I love that. It's interesting just doing
yeah.
arrows. It's like it reminded me of like knife fights in GoldenEye. Oh, there's a bunch of
It'd
new
be cool if they
characters.
switched it up.
Oh, those are skins.
if they like switched it up every often, if it was always arrows, like you said, I probably wouldn't play this all that often. But if they like change it up and it's like,
Eight
oh,
and
next
two.
time it's
Get fucked. Jerry was 11-7. Wow, 11, Jerry. Nice. Most kills.
that was a cool one.
The other team 8-8, 8-4. Get fucked. 8-2, baby. Look at that. I was smoking fools.
Yeah, that was interesting. All right, okay. So squad brawl objective. I guess we'll do. Whatever. We'll start with a squad brawl.
I can't believe they're still updating this game. I thought this game for sure would be dead. Like the last time we brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way this game's still going.
The fact that there's like new game modes and like it seems like there's all new skins. Like I guess it's they have their whatever it's called bundle thing.
Yeah, but
Battle
like
Pass.
skins don't matter in this game. Not when each character has its own powers. It's like not Fortnite where I give a fuck about skins because characters each matter. Like that last game we played, even if I had a skin, it wouldn't matter because that game was set up with like some new character with a bow. Also, that character, Jer, I think would suck if it was normal gameplay.
I wonder what this is. It is a thing of like, yeah, why didn't they just make a bow and arrow character? Why is it this mini game? Or it probably is testing out like, do people even want to play with a bow and arrow as a character? I don't know. I wonder what that would be like. Because it's like there's like a consistent reload as opposed to like machine gunning into someone and having to stop.
But I don't have the new. Oh, the new dude with the long nose looks super sick. I want that fucking Ewok. Alright. I'm going back to my... It's been a minute. I haven't played this since the last time I think I played with you.
Yeah, same here.
There was a minute there, Jerry, where I was actually grinding this. A little bit.
Yeah. I feel... One of them, like, I tried to get... It was like, oh, I'll see if I get to the end, and if I do, I'll buy the battle pass to get the stuff. And it's like, I think I got to maybe level 40 or something.
I got smoked.
That it was like
absolutely smoked. 3 on 1 me.
Oh.
My running thing's not working.
R-A...
Absolutely smoked again. Okay.
Yep. Same here. Where are you? Because I feel we like definitely need to like try to work together.
I just killed a dude. I'm with the rest of the team where I was. I lost them. They stayed up. I fell off. I'm trying to get back to them. They're above. They're getting smoked. I got smoked. We have 2 kills.
Me too.
We only have 2 kills.
Damn, they have 9.
We only have 2 kills, dude. We're getting... Wow, we haven't played in a while. Chat, we haven't played in a while. If anyone is watching, we haven't played in a while.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault. We need Weston. He always used to carry us. And
dude, he hasn't been on.
His argumentative little friend who was kind of a prick. Do you remember that? You weren't there for that. I think I told you about that, Jared. He wasn't just being like a dick to me, dude. I think he was honestly being a dick to Weston, and I just was the one that was like saying something.
Oh no! I do remember that. You and I, played with the 2 of them.
He was going off about the kill ratio and this and that, and like, but then like Weston was at the bottom. And it's like, well, then you're talking about Weston, homie. But I didn't want to say that, so then I just started like I don't know, so the whole thing.
Ooh. 6-16. Ouch.
What? One kill still? You'd be fucking kidding me. Wow, this is over.
Same
This
here.
is embarrassing. I almost want to pop out.
And we gotta warm up. Dang. I'm making my way to you. Am I? Is there someone?
Try my best. Wow. We look like fucking... The dude on our team's probably pissed. And I would be too, bro.
Just got someone. Oh, this guy got so lucky. 10-25.
I had one. I played horrible from the beginning. And then I just couldn't get my feet.
Yeah, no. Same here. I haven't played.
I used to be so strong
I wanted
as the
to play.
Chewbacca or the Wookiee.
I wanted to play as the character you start with 2 and 8. Ooh, 0 and 7. Hunter
1 and
574.
6, dude. 1 and 6, dude. Fuck, bro.
We'll do an objective. And we'll run through, I think the new. "30-second wait time."
Absurd.
Did you have like an Oscar outfit?
I had my
you popped on?
my golden Adidas, wow, golden Nike dunks on that are pretty Oscar-y looking earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time the Oscars started, I probably had already put on my more comfortable shoes.
And no tie, no bow tie,
No bow tie or anything.
no
I
bolo.
would love to be invited or attend some type of Oscar-like party or something, even with just friends where we had to dress up. That'd be awesome, Jer. You'd like to fly out
Yeah.
and be a part of that. That'd be awesome.
I mean,
But until then, Jer, no, I'm not gonna wear a fucking
I
tie.
lost-
Just sit on the couch by
That's my
myself.
character.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
run
a
it back.
support. I'll be a support.
I need to unlock
Nasty
the fucking
night.
Ewoks.
Yeah, I
Mass
kind of want to unlock the
969.
Mando. Oh no, there is a bow character. There is a bow character. The other team is playing as the bow character.
Bo, what do you mean, Bo?
Like how we just
the
mini
shoots a
game we
bow.
played that was the bow. Yeah, bow and arrow. Oh, I died. They're in the middle at B.
Missed him. Smoking me.
Oh, I got sniped.
Where's C? Or B?
I'm behind you. Let me
I'm gonna take A.
Oh, they're taking C. Oh. shouldn't have done that. We haven't scored a single point. We're really holding our team back.
Are we? Fuck, dude. I'm playing horrible.
Let's keep it
People got good. What can you do?
I mean, again, it's a thing. This is a game that, like, I feel if we played Switch like exclusively, we for sure would play this way more, just because it is their free online
Fuck, dude.
shooter game, you know. Wow. I really should just, wow, we're not going to score a single. Okay, we got on the board. We're on the board. All right, we got on the board.
Disgraceful.
I mean, yeah, we can either end on this, or we can try
No.
one more.
We gotta try one more. We gotta try. We gotta end on a W. Let's end on. These matches are fast.
So, do you want to do another just casual like team brawl, or do you want to do another? Should we go for all three? All three of, yeah. We'll do a few more. Because what? That was capture the flag, and then there's like the single point one, and then keep away. We'll try to get the other ones.
We need to get Nick T back on and just finish fucking Overcooked and beat that fucker. We're so.
Yeah, I don't know if we need a
we're so-
fourth. If
We're so fucking close though, Jerry. You know what I mean? Like we can't not sleep on that. Because
Yeah.
I know you beat Mario, but I never technically beat Mario, and technically speaking, you never beat it on stream. So we never really actually beat Mario.
were we ever playing Mario on stream? I
can't recall.
feel
Was
we
that
did that
pre-stream?
before.
That was pre-stream.
Yeah, that was I don't know. We should maybe try see if the lag is any better, because I feel that was always the big issue. Was just
No, fuck it. I don't even care about that. That I've given up on that. I'd rather focus in on Overcooked, and if we need to get Beaks even to come in and help get those final fucking missions done, stars.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Beaks like that game
I don't know
too.
if we wanna. We'd also need the few of those Kevin levels.
That's what I'm saying. Might as well get the Kevin levels. I love Overcooked. I think it's a great game, especially to play with friends.
There's like 4 more DLCs that are on there, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm down to continue on, but I'd love to finish one, so at least we feel like we're completing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be the first thing
Oh
we
shit, homie picked
beat.
my character. What am I doing? Sniper, I guess. Fuck, I'm doing sniper. Oh, in the white suit. I forgot I did that. The white suit,
Yeah.
dude, looking slot. Ugh.
Coming
Love it.
in all clean like.
We better get a W now. Who you playing as?
My character.
The bounty hunter
The
dude?
bounty hunter. Yeah. Oh, I got killed. Where's the point?
Fuck. Lame.
Dang, they are getting the headshots. I feel they're killing me real quick. let's rotate, rotate, rotate.
No one can hide from me.
Dude, I'm getting smoked. I'm not good at this game anymore. I used to be decent. I don't want to ever say I was
Again,
great, but I
it's-
was decent. Now I'm just...
But again, we haven't played in months. If we played this, you know, all week or whatever, we would hop back in super quick.
I know, it's pissed me off regardless, Jerry. I know you're right, Jerry, but I'm getting like...
But no, at the same time, it is a
fat-heated
thing
right
of
now.
like, again, it's like, yeah, picking your character and stuff, and it's like, wait, why aren't I playing the same? It's like, I know I can, like, it just feels like I'm getting killed so easily
This one is mine.
compared to, I don't know, being okay at this.
Be proud. You made me work for it.
Oh,
Dude, I'm like... This one I feel like is a
My version
great
always gets
Wookiee
me.
level, and he's just not... Like, I should have been fucking Wookiee on this one, dude. I like this level with the Wookiee.
yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, their gun dude is like ridiculous right now. Just laced me.
Yeah, their gun dude keeps getting me. Like, almost exclusively. I'm, like, dying.
Yeah, the guy with the handgun? Or the machine gun
their
or
bounty
whatever?
hunter.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their bounty hunter, yeah. He's so good.
Yeah, we need to, like, yeah, stick together.
Where the fuck am I getting shot from? Behind by the fucking bounty hunter. God damn. It's good. He's good, dude. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see this Led Zeppelin movie. We're seeing it in the IMAX too, Jerry. So it should be pretty dope. You
Oh,
know?
nice.
Or, like the
Yeah.
concert part.
Your defeat was a work of art. This one is mine.
I hope it's a lot of concert, like actual dope footy, and not just talking. As lame as that is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's like different footage of concerts or whatever, you know, or them like recording or something, it's like, oh, that would be cool. As like you said, as opposed to just them sitting in a chair and talking about it. It's like, yeah, that's fine.
I like Led Zeppelin, but I don't necessarily like them enough to give a fuck about their backstory, as weird as that seems. And I'd rather see them just rocking it on stage from like old footage, but like really high quality. That seems cool to me. But I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. I know nothing about this. It's all my mom being like, "Oh, there's a Zeppelin documentary."
Hmm.
And I'm dead.
Ah, delicious.
Wow, they're not going for it. They're like dragging the game out just to kill us more.
On your feet, soldier.
This one is mine.
Okay. I'm back. I'm running to you.
Fuck you. Dude, I don't know. That one guy is just 42 kills, dude. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. I'm being serious, dude, Jerry. He's cheating.
Who? No. That's a. We're not that bad.
42 kills? He's hacking. Like, he's got to be. Like, he was hitting me, like... I thought it was... I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but it was weird how good he was hitting me with that machine gun. Like, once he would touch me... Yeah. Look at his kills. 42-11. 42. 42?
Let's look up their thing.
Oh, I meant to click on whatever. 42? What the fuck? I mean, Jared, we're bad, but we're not that crazy bad.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if we are, fuck. We should stop playing. No, I'm just kidding. That was insane, though. 42? It's just crazy because I feel like we played this game when it first dropped and we were like smoking people. Like we had no problem. We've taken a long hiatus. We've returned and it is not. I thought this game would be dead and we'd come back and just stomp people. But then again, it's Star Wars.
I mean, again, I didn't think that. It's a game we haven't played for months. People haven't stopped playing it. Like, we're gonna get rocked. All right, let's play one more. It should be the keep away game next.
All right, fucking LGs. Let's get a W.
I mean, this is another one where it's like, okay, this one, I feel we were always. You were really good at it. The keep away. Like I do much better as like support as opposed to actually being the one to keep away where you.
I've had a couple
for
key
sure.
moments on certain levels, like that. The Endor Forest, I think we had one where I was great, right? Like I had
It's not even that game.
Remember that though? It was Endor Forest. I think I had a great keep away round where I like had
You
it
had a
like
few.
half,
That one and
more than
then-
half the time.
There's the one that's like inside the Death Star or something, you know, like that one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had a really good one on. The one we were just on, you've had a really good one on before as well.
Dude, that guy on the
PlayStation or
end,
whatever it is.
homie on the end, that costume's dope. Oh wow, Jerry, you got a great costume too now. You
I think
changed yours up.
there should be one
You
just
buy that?
in.
You must have
Either
unlocked it then.
either unlocked it or again, I think there's I think they've gave you one or two in your characters if you go look at them.
New level. New fucking level, Jerry. I do miss playing this a little bit. We should hop back on this. Because BK also
again, this
liked it.
isn't-
And Beaks doesn't play a lot of games, so it's always fun to play a game with Beaks.
Like again, if we played this exclusively for like a week, we would be back to where we were. It's just that it's like, yeah, we don't play this when we aren't streaming.
I did for a bit. But I still play
Like, yeah,
Fortnite.
again.
And I'm playing
But
other
that
like
was-
storyline games.
I feel we played it more in between when we were streaming it like consistently.
True.
Like that month when we first started Game On and this is what we were streaming, like, oh, you and I would hop on later or in between and be like, oh yeah, let's get a few rounds in. Where it's just like, yeah, we don't.
Wow, he Jar
There's
Jar
no-
Binks to moat me just now? Get fucked. I'm going after that dude. He Jar Jar. Wow, I love this game. He just Jar Jarred me.
It's crazy that again, like they've just added a bunch of stuff. Like they've added emotes and whatnot. That like different ones. I think dancey ones or whatever.
Damn. You can't duck. Like, it's not like Fortnite in that way. I can't hide behind that wall, even though the Jow could. I hid behind it, and I got smoked. Same wall. Get fucked. I just fucking sacrifice kill.
I'm at A, trying to capture A. I captured A. Oh, I've been caught. Oh, and they got me. They're taking A. They took A. They're taking C. They took C.
I hope you're not afraid of loud noises.
Mudhorns are halfway to victory.
I'm taking B. C. I'm taking C. Trying to.
Oh my
trying
God.
To, trying to. We got C. Oh. They're taking B.
This one is mine.
Dude, we're getting fucking...
Oh, and I fell.
Man.
Yeah, this one is... It's...
This new level's
We're
cool,
too
though,
dis-
huh? It's a cool new level.
Yeah.
That's my one
Yeah,
takeaway.
the levels look cool. Like, again, they're not really, like, half-assing what they're adding to the game. I feel like it seems like they're still actively like, hey, let's come up with new stuff and not just like, oh, let's just reskin this one level, blah, blah, blah. Someone still cares.
I want to look at the battle pass real quick before we call it a night.
4 and 4.
I'm not even gonna look at that. It was
4
so
and
bad.
2. 4 and 2.
I'm not even gonna look at mine.
You're 4 and 2. Wasn't
I
even
was?
bad. Yeah, you were 4 and 2.
I'm happy about that, Jared, but still. Damn. So how do I unlock? What do I have to get the Jow Wow?
You just got to do the like the hunter thing. You just have to you have to unlock the next bounty hunter, then you have to unlock the Darth Maul, and then the Jow Wow.
And how do I do that again? Just playing? Or playing
yeah,
as that
like on the
character?
main screens where it says no, like see where it says Hunter's Path.
Hunter's Path, yeah.
You just have to get the characters in the order that they're coming out. So it's like you just and so
Fuck.
you have to
I'm not
level
even
that
close to
guy.
getting him.
And yeah, so that's where it's like you have to go to you do the events and just get all of that and just rank him up.
So you have to rank him up first, right?
We just have to get the experience, and it just goes to that character, and then it's gonna go to. Is it the robot next, and then the
Yeah.
Jow Wow?
Or then the
There's
Ewok.
like a few.
Which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, the Ewoks. I mean, that's how they get you to play. It's like you can have these free characters, but
Oh, did you get your free money?
you know
They still do that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've been getting this free money for so long, but done nothing with it.
Oh, go back to if you go to the hunters and then like you click on a character,
It tells you how much you could pay for rubies with it, right?
No, there's mods now or something.
What?
Like go to like
Hunters.
the hunter
Uh-huh.
and then click on the Amara Vex. And then see right below the character where it says view mods.
No.
It's like
Mine has boxes and rewards. I clicked on the Wookiee. Let me go back. Which one did you say click on? Amar VX? Oh yeah, view mods. New.
and yeah, there's like perks now
Not for every
that
character,
you
I don't
unlock.
think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at least the original ones. Looking.
Well, I'm gonna put like what's bullshit is there is one off tops, but it wasn't even on. It's like, well, I already have it. I'm gonna put the 2 I have unlocked on. Okay. Let me go back. Now, what's my Wookiee do? Oh, there is mods.
But like yeah, like again, they've added a whole
Oh, well, fuck. I wonder if that has to do with why we're getting our dicks kicked.
thing. Like yeah, the one I have on, yeah, it's like 3 more bullets that it's like, oh.
I mean,
But again, it's just
we gotta look
it's
at that.
more
The
of
next time we play, Jared, we have to look at that.
yeah.
Because you're right, that super matters.
Yeah, again, it's like yeah, they're adding new elements to the entire game.
I forgot how many great. Oh, I have that. I have that fucking Jar Jar Binks sticker. That's how you troll people? Is that Jar Jar sticker? I got it. Fuck you. Right? Yeah, I have up to here. Oh, wait, or do I have it? Dude, that's the weird thing. They show you shit in your shop, but then it has like a lock on it. It's like, wait, so do I... Why are you showing me that? So the shop, like, it just shows you every sticker that they've ever made? That's kind of fucking
yeah.
stupid. Why would they do it that way? Just show me the ones I've earned.
Yeah.
Take notes, Star Wars, if you're listening. Me and Jared can tell you how to fix your game.
Yeah, bros. Star Wars bros.
That's cool. Well,
Where is
overall,
the
it's still a good game.
arena pass? I want to see the skins.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at that. I said I was going to, then I never did.
Oh, we got a few things. Yeah, there's like a laughing emote. Oh no, he's not laughing.
At level 25, there's a free Jow Wow emote where they clap.
At what? Oh, there it is.
Saber stance. Oh, what's this?
See, that's kind of cool. That's free.
Yeah, the free shit's never that bad. I mean, the free shit's always pretty good, you know?
There's a free Jedi skin at 60 or something.
There's quite a bit of free shit. Almost to where it's like...
Because again, I think it's a smart thing to do. Of like, it's
Well, if
like,
it's not
oh, this is
popping.
where you get the mod chips to get those upgrades or whatever. That it's like, oh, you do have to just play this if you want to do all that shit. Gotta commit. It's a whole commitment.
It's interesting that you could just race and buy each of the... Like, you could buy all 3 of those additional characters if you wanted for like $8.
Hmm.
Oh wow, they even have a Skeleton Crew crossover. Oh wow, okay, I see what you're saying, Jared. They sell the fucking mods. See that makes me think this game sucks now, and maybe that's why we're getting our dicks kicked in.
It's a bit pay to win at that point.
Yeah, it's a pay to win, and that guy was just smoking us with the gun, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was cheating. He just had some crazy mod on it. Because I was like, man, like when he would lock onto me, I would just be dead.
Mm-hmm. And it did, yeah.
It didn't seem like he was
Yeah,
looking
probably
at
had
walls.
more ammo. Yeah, it didn't feel. It's like you said. We were dying with ease. It felt like against him. But yeah, it didn't seem like shooting around corners and typical classic shit like that.
All right, let's end the stream here. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you did watch, we appreciate it. Sadizzle and Rye Guy, we ultra appreciate it. Until next week, I got some ideas for some streams, some tier lists, and some shit. I want to bring Fats back on too. I forget why I wanted to bring Fats on. Something to do with food.
Cereal.
Was it cereal?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Until then, guys, peace and love.